Week 7 of the high school football season has arrived, and teams across Iowa are making their pushes for the playoffs. And tonight, we got two teams in one of the tougher districts in Class 3A battling for positioning in this Week 7 matchup. Along with Mitch Williams, I'm John Mowinkle coming to you from Clear Lake. Tonight, Iowa Falls-Alden will take on the #1 in 3A Lions. And Mitch, Iowa Falls-Alden has had an improved season as a program, standing at 3-3 right now, 1-1 in Class 3A District 2. They had 2 wins in each of the last 3 seasons, but 3 wins this year. Mitch, it's an opportunity for this Iowa Falls-Alden team to come on the road and try to make a statement tonight. It's certainly going to be an uphill battle, but this cadet program's moving in the right direction.
Exactly right, Ronnie. Win 3 of your last 4 games like they've done, including a nice non-district win, against Hampton Dumont Cal. So, yeah, they got some momentum, 3 of your last 4. Obviously, it is a tough district, as you alluded to. Obviously, you got the top team in Class 3A, but West Delaware is also undefeated in this district. So, again, and you're in Class 3A, so it's not the top 4 that go in each district. It's the top 2 and then some wild cards. So, yeah, it's an uphill battle. If you're talking about postseason, uphill battle against the opponent ahead for IFA.
Yeah, and when it comes to this district as well, it is tough as nails. Speaking of that Independence, they are 0-2 in district play right now, but if the season ended today, they would still get into the playoffs. Despite being 0-2 in the district, they still have a high enough RPI. Mitch, Clear Lake is making a name for themselves as a contender to make it to the Dome in Class 3A this year. Undefeated so far. They've dominated their opponents. You talk about a team that has a ton of talent. I mean, we're talking about every position for these Lions out here tonight.
Yeah, they run the ball well. Jackson McIntyre is a good quarterback. #1, he's a junior. He's completed over 70% of his passes. 10-5 on the touchdown interception ratio, and it comes against quality opponents. Humboldt's always been good in Class 3A. They've beaten Nevada as well, who's been a solid presence in Class 3A as well. So he's gone up against some tough competition. And you talk about a kid that's dual threat, over 1,200 yards of offense for Mr. McIntyre.
Yeah, so we'll be saying his name quite a bit throughout tonight's game. Let's take a look at the district standings right now. 3A District 2, you got 2 teams on top. Clear Lake and West Delaware are both 2-0. They'll actually play each other in the regular season finale coming up in Week 9. Benton and Iowa Falls-Alden are each at 1-1. Independence and Charles City are each 0-2. By the way, tonight Independence is playing Benton, and West Delaware playing Charles City, so we'll keep you updated on those games throughout 3A District 2 tonight as well. This is a matchup that has been going on every year since 2018. Clear Lake has won all but one of those games. The only exception was an Iowa Falls-Alden, a close win, 16-14, all the way back in 2020. Cadets come in, as mentioned, 3-3 overall, 1-1 in 3A District 2. Their head coach is Eric Walkingstick. Clear Lake is 6-0, 2-0 in 3A District 2. Their head coach is Aaron Stensland, ranked #1 in Class 3A as of the latest RPI rankings. A lot to get to here on tonight's pregame coverage, including the Radio Iowa Scouting Report. We'll also hear from Coach Walkingstick before we get to our kickoff at 7:30. Iowa Falls-Alden and Clear Lake heading your way in just a little while.
Did you know Murphy's does water softeners? That's right. Check with Murphy's Heating and Plumbing for water-right softeners and filtered drinking water systems for your home. Soft water is important for washing and bathing, and great-tasting drinking water. Well, everyone loves that. Get your water-right water softener or drinking water system today in Hampton at Murphy's. Also with water heaters, new toilets, furnace filters, and more in stock.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Looking for the perfect fall getaway? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a special trip to Branson, Missouri this November. It's the ideal place to kick back, enjoy fantastic entertainment, and explore everything this vibrant city has to offer. You'll enjoy live shows, scenic beauty, great shopping, and of course, delicious food. Enjoy 4 nights lodging along with admission to 6 fabulous shows. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel with more.
We're heading to Branson just in time for Veterans Day, and it's going to be an unforgettable trip. There's always something special in store to celebrate our veterans in Branson. Invite your friends, pack your bags, and get ready for a memorable fall vacation.
Don't miss out. Sign up for this Radio on the Go Travel Club Branson trip and let Crown Jewel Travel take you on an adventure in Branson, Missouri. Call Derek at Crown Jewel Travel today. Call 641-425-8068. That's 641-425-8068.
From Radio Iowa Sports, this is the Scouting Report, an in-depth look at this week's prep and college game. Now from our studios in Des Moines, Todd Kemp.
The Cyclones will look to bounce back as they visit Colorado. Hawkeyes are at Wisconsin under the lights, and a tough road test for the Panthers. And the high school season reaches week 7. That and more on the Scouting Report.
Okay, men, this is your time. Maybe you didn't choose this, but you're here now. You're gonna go out there and be an all-star caregiver. It's up to you. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna go grocery shop, cook, clean, be there emotionally and physically. You gotta dig deeper. Drive in the physical therapy, doctor's appointments. Don't you forget about the pharmacy. No, you won't. Because that's what caregivers do. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. This is your time to show the world, your family, and yourself that you're tougher than tough. So go out there and be the best caregiver this world has ever seen. Caregiving is tougher than tough. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving. Public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
The Scouting Report from Radio Iowa Sports.
Iowa State heads to Colorado as the 22nd ranked Cyclones look to bounce back from their first loss at Cincinnati. A slow start through Costa, as well as an inability to stop the run. That is another dual threat quarterback. Colorado's Caden Salter has passed for more than 900 yards. He also has 5 rushing touchdowns.
His ability to maneuver through the pocket as a pocket passer, and then I think also, like you said, his ability in the quarterback run game is to get inside the pocket and make plays. I think all those things show up, and you're talking about that. He's got a lot of experience.
That's ISU coach Matt Campbell. It's a 2:30 kickoff. It'll be televised by ESPN. Iowa expects to have quarterback Mark Gronowski for tomorrow night's game at Wisconsin after he returned to practice following a bye week. A year ago, the Hawkeyes rushed for 329 yards and bumped the Badgers 42-10 in Kinnick Stadium. But don't look for a repeat of those numbers. The Badger defense is only giving up 75 yards of rushing per game.
The run stats have been really impressive, and those are not so much philosophical in terms of scheme, but more so in terms of personnel. I think they've really bolstered themselves a little bit. It's going to be tough to win the football game.
That's Coach Kirk Ferentz, and the Hawkeyes lack an explosive passing game that figures to be low scoring. It's a 6:05 kickoff. It'll be televised by Fox Sports 1. The UNI Panthers have another difficult Missouri Valley test. They're on the road at second-ranked South Dakota State. Panther coach Todd Skepsy says while they know they're a decided underdog, the game also presents a big opportunity.
And so here's an opportunity to where all of a sudden you get a great performance, a great outcome, underdog scenario. That's the thing that can tip the scales in favor of the
Drake's on the road at Pioneer Football League preseason favorite, the University of San Diego. It's the first long trip for the Bulldogs, who also visit the East Coast.
One of the things that you're handed opportunity was to have a college experience. Going out to San Diego in a couple of weeks to go out to New York. So, you kind of get it all here in Pioneer.
That's Drake coach Joe Woodley. The Bulldogs opened the PFL race with a win over Valparaiso. Up next, high school football on the Scouting Report.
Okay, gonna be late. Gotta go. Where did I put? Oh, wallet. Check. And, phone. Check. Keys. Check. Lunch. Check.
Checking for the things you need doesn't take long. But what about checking for your safety? Right now, 1 in every 5 vehicles on the road has an open safety recall. But it only takes seconds to check for open recalls on your car at checktoprotect.org. All you need is a vehicle identification number or license plate number. Your automaker may not have the right information to notify you about recalls by mail, especially if you recently moved or drive an older or used car. Checktoprotect.org is the quick, easy way to find out if your vehicle has an open safety recall and find the closest dealer who can make the repair for free.
Laptop. Check.
Before you go, take a minute. Visit checktoprotect.org. Check to Protect is a program of the National Safety Council.
The Scouting Report from Radio Iowa Sports.
As the high school season reaches week 7, the stakes get higher as the playoff chase is underway. In Class A, the District 1 title is on the line as third-ranked Marcus Meriden Craighorn Remsen Union hosts number 9 West Sioux. Doug Bruce has a preview.
The MMCRU defense allows less than 150 yards per game in total offense. Coach Kyle Oswald talks about the challenge of slowing down the dynamic West Sioux offense.
They've got playmakers. They've got a lot of stat leaders in our district, and so, our defense is definitely going to be pushed to the best.
West Sioux coach Ryan Sweesaw says the team that executes the best will come out on top.
You can draw it all up all you want, but it still comes down to the Jimmies and Joes, and the kids got to make plays, and they have to execute that game plan for you, and I'm really confident that our kids are going to do that.
MMCRU has finished as the district runner-up each of the last 2 seasons and is looking for its first district title since 2015. And they went on to a perfect 13-0 season and an 8-player state championship. West Sioux had a string of 8 straight district titles from 2015 to 2022 and is looking to get back on top of the district standings for the first time since that 2022 season. For the Radio Iowa Scouting Report, I'm Doug Drew.
Also in Class A tonight, top-ranked West Hancock is at home against West Fork. Number 2 St. Andrews at home against Clayton Green. 8 players, high-scoring offenses collide when 7th-ranked Kingsley Pearson visits number 8 Breckenridge Carroll Roofman Airship. Nathan Poole reports.
GTRA comes into tonight's game undefeated at 6-0 and 4-0 in district play, with the offense clicking on all cylinders. The Titans are averaging 55 points per game and are led by senior quarterback Tegan Hansen, who leads the state in 8-player football with 1,602 passing yards. GTRA coach Todd Huff says Kingsley Pearson also has their own weapons on offense.
They're very similar to us on the offensive side of the ball, and they're not afraid to spread it out and get guys out in space, and they got some good athletes, and they do a good job of that too. So we're going to have to defensively get over a lot of guys with the football and, kind of game tackle. So that'll definitely be key.
At 6-1 and also 4-0 in district play, Kingsley Pearson has rattled off 6 straight wins and comes into tonight's game averaging 60 points per contest. Kingsley Pearson coach Travis Newman says the Panthers will have to find ways to slow down the Titan offense.
They're an explosive bunch. They got some really good athletes outside between Sweden and Snell. Hansen leads the state in passing yards, so they're going to be a very potent offense, a very tough offense to plan for. I think we have some good athletes, but I think it'll be a fun matchup. At the end of the day, it's where you want to be. You want to be in these tough games.
The winner will be on track for a number 1 seed in the postseason. For the Radio Iowa Scouting Report, I'm Nathan Poole.
Also an 8-player tonight, top-ranked Bishop Garrigan is at Northwood Kensett. Number 2 Iowa Valley visits English Valley, while 3rd-ranked Radbrook Rhinebeck hosts Clarksville. There are a couple of rated matchups in Class 5A tonight. Number 1 Waukee Northwest is at 10th-ranked Southeast Polk, while 4th-ranked Johnston hosts number 7 Sioux City East. This season, Bex is recognizing student-athletes that are not only a star in athletics, but also a player that shows heart in school, at work, through the community, and in the ag industry. Besides competing in cross-country and track, Hallie Kelchin of Cascade is student body vice president, and through FFA helps with the kids' pedal pull.
We do have some little kids that can't reach the pedals, so we just kind of push them along with their tractor just to make them feel involved and happy. Sometimes they'll win a certificate. It's more just to get the more kids involved in agriculture and get our name out there for FFA.
BGM's Bo Burns is a 4-sport athlete and also served as youth basketball referee, giving him a new appreciation for high school officials.
I'm sure youth basketball isn't as stressful as high school, but yeah, I definitely felt some pressure making some calls.
Audubon's Lane Elmquist enjoys showing livestock and says the commitment required is on par with athletics.
We get up early in the morning and work on them, feed them, rinse them, walk, all the things, every morning and night, and it's honestly more work than sports that I'm involved in. We put a lot of time now into it to hopefully get the results that we want.
As a standout distance runner, Sibley Ocheden's Ben Byers competes for individual medals, but he also enjoys the team aspect of track and cross-country.
Oh, I love that part of it. Actually, a couple years ago, we ended up taking a whole team down state for cross-country, and that was like only the second time in our school history, so that's fun. It's super hard work to get a whole team down there and qualify together, and it takes a lot of work.
Nominate a student athlete by searching Bex, Player with Heart. The rest of Week 7 is next on the Scouting Report.
Every day, farmers rise before the sun and put everything they have into a job so few can do. Their courage, resilience, and relentless work shape the legacies and future of our country. At Bex, we're proud to stand alongside those who don't wait to see what the world will do. They act, they lead, they are the difference. Bex honors your commitment to your land, family, and purpose. And while we can't predict what the future holds, there is one thing we can do to change it, and that's be the difference. Right now, in every decision, in every season.
At Bex, we believe that true champions are not just made on the field, but also in the heart. The Bex Player with Heart Scholarship celebrates high school student athletes who show dedication, teamwork, and leadership, both in sports and in their communities. We're honoring those who go above and beyond, demonstrating passion, perseverance, and a commitment to making a difference. Nominate a high school student athlete by searching Bex Player with Heart.
The Scouting Report from Radio Iowa Sports.
In Class 2A, the lead in District 3 is on the line tonight as second-ranked Osage visits Crestwood. Joe Haskovic has a preview.
Green Devils are led by senior quarterback Tim Street, who has completed 66% of his passes for 1,042 yards and 13 touchdowns while rushing for over 700 yards on the season as well. Crestwood head coach Justin Denner says that trying to slow down Street will be a key in tonight's game.
We know he's going to make plays, but we just have to try and limit the number of plays that he makes in order for us to be successful here tonight.
The Jets come in a nice contest on a 3-game win streak, and Coach Denner believes that the Jets need to be more physical and efficient tonight to compete against the Green Devils.
So we've got to be more physical this week on the offensive side to help get our rushing attack going, and then in the passing attack, if we're doing our quick game, we've got to execute that at a high level. If we're going to try and take a shot, we've got to put ourselves in a position where our receivers can go and get it.
The winner takes sole possession of first place in the district race with 1 week remaining. Osage wraps up the regular season next week, hosting Forest City, while Crestwood plays host to Waukon. For the Radio Iowa Scouting Report, this is Joe Haskovic, KCZQ Cresco.
2 of the 4 teams tied at the top of the Class 2A District 8 standings collide when Grandview Christian hosts number 9 Van Meter. Grandview Christian coach John Safford says it's a huge opportunity for a program that in just a few years has gone from 8-player to Class 2A.
Last spring, when we got the schedule, we were like, oh, we're with Van Meter. And now we're like, hey, we're with Van Meter. And it's exciting. The guys are excited. They're like, hey, let's go get them. So it's a great opportunity at our place, senior night. The guys are excited and ready to go.
2A District 2, 4th-ranked Okoboji's at home against OA BCIG. Noah Caruso reports.
The OABCIG Falcons come in with a 4-2 record and have won back-to-back games after losing 2 straight, with their most recent win coming against Estherville Lincoln Central 50-21. And with slight changes to the offense for OABCIG, it has led to a huge turnaround for transfer quarterback Rafe Jensen. In the back-to-back wins for OABCIG, the junior has thrown for 356 passing yards, completing 78% of his passes, with a passer rating of 213.9. As Larry Allen, head coach of the OABCIG Falcons, has been pleased with this improvement and is expected to be a key X factor in the game against Okoboji.
I think, we made some changes offensively, shortened up our passing scheme a little bit, and Rafe has really embraced that.
And for the Okoboji Pioneers, they come in with that flawless 6-0 record, but were battle-tested last week in a 34-31 victory in overtime over Southeast Valley, where Okoboji would score 14 points in the fourth quarter and prevailing in overtime. From Okoboji for KDSN Sports and the Radio Iowa Scouting Report, I'm Noah Caruso.
3A, two of the teams tied at the top of the District 3 race collide when 10th-ranked Davenport Assumption hosts number 8 Wahlert Catholic. Assumption coach Nate Gilbrace says the Knights need to win the line of scrimmage and make some key plays on defense.
It comes down to 5 or 6 plays, so whether that's getting 2 turnovers on defense, whether that's a turnover on downs, a pick, a fumble, we need to do something in that aspect. We have to force 2 turnovers in my mind.
Also in 3A, top-ranked Clear Lake is at home against Iowa Falls-Alden. Second-ranked Solon hosts Washington. Class 4A, there's one rated matchup. It finds 4th-ranked Adele ADM visiting number 9 Glenwood. Top-ranked Cedar Rapids Xavier is at Waterloo East. And 1A, top-ranked Grundy Center's on the road at Central Springs. That's all for the Scouting Report. For Radio Iowa Sports, I'm Todd Kim.
When it comes to plumbing, heating, and air conditioning, choose Murphy's Heating and Plumbing of Hampton. Check murphysheating.com.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Looking for the perfect fall getaway? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a special trip to Branson, Missouri this November. It's the ideal place to kick back, enjoy fantastic entertainment, and explore everything this vibrant city has to offer. You'll enjoy live shows, scenic beauty, great shopping, and of course, delicious food. Enjoy 4 nights lodging along with admission to 6 fabulous shows. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel with more.
We're heading to Branson just in time for Veterans Day, and it's going to be an unforgettable trip. There's always something special in store to celebrate our veterans in Branson. Invite your friends, pack your bags, and get ready for a memorable fall vacation.
Don't miss out. Sign up for this Radio on the Go Travel Club Branson trip and let Crown Jewel Travel take you on an adventure in Branson, Missouri. Call Derek at Crown Jewel Travel today. Call 641-425-8068. That's 641-425-8068.
Welcome back to more pregame coverage with Iowa Falls-Alden football coach Eric Walkingstick. The Cadets are coming into this matchup with Clear Lake at 3-3 overall, 1-1 in district play in 3A District 2. And Coach, thanks for taking some time here. Before we talk about this game specifically here in a sec, you guys are coming off a 37-21 win over Charles City last week. What were your guys' biggest takeaways from that one? I have to imagine, a sense of momentum going into this week as well.
Well, definitely a team win. Each group stepped up when they needed to. Offensively, we did some really good things. Defensively, we got tough when we needed to, and we worked together to get the team win. And it was just a fun game for our kids. It was exciting, and going into the meat of the season, we definitely needed that. And we needed to keep going. So it was exciting and well timed for us.
So coming into this matchup with Clear Lake, those guys right now ranked number 1 in the Class 3A RPI, looking like a favorite to get to the Dome at this point. So that being said, what does this opportunity mean to you guys to come in and face a team like this, kind of put your guys' work that you guys have put in to the test against a really strong program?
Well, you got to want these games. You got to look forward to these games because these are just opportunities to play the best. And it's one of the ones where we're excited. We want that chance, and we want to see what we can do out there. And for us to get, into a good place both now and down the road, we need to have these games to, kind of test our mettle and see where we're at. So excited for the opportunity and can't wait to play.
So when it comes to facing Clear Lake, what's kind of your synopsis of the scouting report for these guys when it comes to these guys' offense? So what's it going to take to slow down a team that's been putting up a lot of points not only in district play but throughout the entire season here as well?
The biggest thing for us, every one of our guys have to do their jobs. Most weeks you look through film and you try to find a weakness or you find a place that you can exploit. The tough part for us with them, they're very athletic in a lot of places. So we're going to have to play very well. We know that they can spread the ball in different places, both offensively and then, defensively. They're very aggressive. They got great athletes that fly the ball, and they're going to give you some fits. So we have to go in knowing those things and try to take advantage of things that we see and work with it and go from there.
And then on the flip side, what are the biggest steps you guys are hoping to take offensively against this Clear Lake defense? What's going to take to put you guys in the best position possible there?
We got to convert the third downs. We're going to be in those third down situations where it's a 3rd and 8, 3rd and 6, and we got to be able to convert. If we can convert and we can put drives together, we're going to put them in places that they're not quite used to. They're used to getting TFLs and getting teams in bad places. So for us is getting that third down and converting those, convertible downs. With 3rd and 6, we got to be able to convert, keep a drive alive. We got to limit turnovers. If we sit there and, we turn the ball over multiple times, we're just giving them more opportunities to win the game.
You guys have faced Clear Lake a few times over the last couple of years in non-district play, so definitely a whole lot more on the line this time around. But over these last few matchups with Clear Lake, what have been some of your biggest takeaways from those that you might be able to bring into this one?
Well, we know Clear Lake pretty well. They know us pretty well. It's one of the ones where we played them, year in, year out, and they're always pretty good. But for us, it's the thing with our kids. A lot of teams probably go into it and they're afraid. For our kids, they're just used to playing them, and we want to play them hard. And our kids know their kids, so we got to take care of our matchups and use that momentum of familiarity and work with what we have and convert and do some good things.
You guys are right there in the mix for one of those wild card playoff spots in the RPI right now. Certainly still a lot to go here in district play, but knowing that you guys are in the position you are in that RPI, what does that kind of mean for your program as you navigate these final couple weeks of the season?
It's a huge shot in the arm. It helps us out. It's one of the ones where sometimes when you get to this point in the season, you're beat up, you're banged up a little bit. Well, whenever, we showed the kids where we're at with RPI, the realization that, we can reach some of our goals and get to a good place, that we're still in a good spot, kind of energize those kids and let them know that, all the work they put in to the season, and the past seasons are paying off for them. And we got to keep going. And, we've got to continue to battle throughout the rest of the district play.
All right, and last question here for you for today. What are going to be the biggest X factors, the keys to the game here for you guys against Clear Lake?
for us offensively, we can't turn the ball over. We have to control the drives a little bit. We know not every drive's going to score, obviously, but we've got to piece that together. Defensively, we got to eliminate the big plays. McIntyre's a big key to it, along with the running backs and the receivers. But we've got to slow them down. Any turnovers that we get would be a huge asset for us. And then special teams might be the factor. If we can stay in a good tight ball game with them, special teams might be the thing that decide it.
All right, that's Iowa Falls-Alden football coach Eric Walkenstick talking about this upcoming matchup with Clear Lake. Coach, appreciate the time as always, and we'll catch you after the game.
Thank you, and go Cadets.
All right, more pregame coverage is coming up next.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready to refresh your bath or kitchen? Murphy's Heating and Plumbing has your perfect match. From stunning showers to modern toilets, explore endless possibilities in Murphy's exclusive vendor showroom. Stop by on Highway 3 East in Hampton or call for your personal showroom tour. Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, transforming your dreams into reality.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Looking for the perfect fall getaway? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a special trip to Branson, Missouri this November. It's the ideal place to kick back, enjoy fantastic entertainment, and explore everything this vibrant city has to offer. You'll enjoy live shows, scenic beauty, great shopping, and of course, delicious food. Enjoy 4 nights lodging along with admission to 6 fabulous shows. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel with more.
We're heading to Branson just in time for Veterans Day, and it's going to be an unforgettable trip. There's always something special in store to celebrate our veterans in Branson. Invite your friends, pack your bags, and get ready for a memorable fall vacation.
Don't miss out. Sign up for this Radio on the Go Travel Club Branson trip and let Crown Jewel Travel take you on an adventure in Branson, Missouri. Call Derek at Crown Jewel Travel today. Call 641-425-8068. That's 641-425-8068.
you know Murphy's does water softeners? That's right. Check with Murphy's Heating and Plumbing for water right softeners and filtered drinking water systems for your home. Soft water is important for washing and bathing, and great tasting drinking water. Well, everyone loves that. Get your water right water softener or drinking water system today in Hampton at Murphy's. Also with water heaters, new toilets, furnace filters, and more in stock.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Looking for the perfect fall getaway? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a special trip to Branson, Missouri this November. It's the ideal place to kick back, enjoy fantastic entertainment, and explore everything this vibrant city has to offer. You'll enjoy live shows, scenic beauty, great shopping, and of course, delicious food. Enjoy 4 nights lodging along with admission to 6 fabulous shows. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel with more.
We're heading to Branson just in time for Veterans Day, and it's going to be an unforgettable trip. There's always something special in store to celebrate our veterans in Branson. Invite your friends, pack your bags, and get ready for a memorable fall vacation.
Don't miss out. Sign up for this Radio on the Go Travel Club Branson trip and let Crown Jewel Travel take you on an adventure in Branson, Missouri. Call Derek at Crown Jewel Travel today. Call 641-425-8068. That's 641-425-8068.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing.
When it comes to plumbing, heating, and air conditioning, choose Murphy's Heating and Plumbing of Hampton. Check murphysheating.com.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready?
Iowa Falls-Alden and Clear Lake is coming up at 7:30 on 104.9 and KLMJ and Radio on the Go on YouTube. John Mowinkle and Mitch Williams coming to you for this 3A District 2 matchup. Let's meet the starters. First of all, for the road team, Iowa Falls-Alden on offense. At quarterback, it's junior number 14, Carson Kaluz. At running back, junior number 23, Jack Dewey. The wide receivers, there's 4 of them. Number 9 is junior Brody McNeil. Number 2, junior Cade Olberding. Number 8, sophomore Cruz Burrows. Number 15, junior Colin Pieper. On the offensive line, senior number 75, Anthony Ho. Junior number 63, Reese Rankin. Senior number 76, Porter Isaacson. Senior number 64, Devin Yeager. And junior number 50, Brooks Hickman. On the defense for Iowa Falls-Alden at D-end, junior number 12, Connor Keeker, and junior number 63, Reese Rankin. The D-tackles, junior number 71, Trayvon Williams, and junior number 50, Brooks Hickman. The linebackers, senior number 11, Tate Ziesman, senior number 54, Carson Blunt, junior number 21, Kyler Patton, and junior number 23, Jack Dewitt. And in the secondary, the corners, junior number 15, Colin Pieper, junior number 32, Drake Sanders, and a free safety, it's junior number 14, Carson Kaluz. And for the home team, Clear Lake, at quarterback, it's junior number 1, Jackson McIntyre. At running back, senior number 2, Colby Hodnefield. The wide receivers, 3 of them, senior number 3, Sam Dodge, senior number 4, Trevor Theobald, and junior number 22, Carson Reiser. And at tight end, senior number 8, Kobe Ort. On the offensive line at left tackle, senior number 52, Jack Hackman. Left guard, senior number 55, Houston Paul. At center, junior number 59, Jackson Peckham. Right guard is senior number 50, Brock Thompson, and right tackle, senior number 77, Blake Grullo. Here's the Lion defense. The ends, senior number 44, Gage Larson, and senior number 33, Max Larson. The D tackles, junior number 9, Drace Dolman, and junior number 60, David A. Coleman. The linebackers, senior number 5, Dontrell Johnson, junior number 11, Rafe Bach, and senior number 3, Sam Dodge. The corners, senior number 13, Luke Furman, junior number 0, Isaac Brownlee, strong safety, senior number 2, Colby Hodnefield, and the free safety is junior number 1, Jackson McIntyre. Those are the starters for both teams. We are just under 3 minutes away from tonight's opening kickoff. Mitch, certainly going to be a tough uphill battle for Iowa Falls-Alden in this one, going up against the top team in Class 3A. If you're Coach Walkingstick, what's kind of going through your mind about this one? Not only the opportunity, but also maybe some advantages you might be able to gain in a matchup like this.
I mean, you had to have Kalus, first and foremost, at quarterback. I mean, you talk about the quarterbacks, and McIntyre for Clear Lake has been very good. So Kalus, you can't turn the ball over. He had that trouble early in the season. He's picked that up here a little bit as of late. So you got to avoid turnovers because this is an explosive enough offense. You don't have to give him a short field. And defensively, how do you make McIntyre one-dimensional? When you can make mobile quarterbacks one-dimensional, that really makes a difference. So, right now for Coach Walkingstick, it's kind of us against the world. No one expects us to win. So you feel like they really don't have much to lose, but at the same time, you talk about if you want to make a postseason run, this would go a long way.
Yeah, and so the Cadets right now are in the first spot out of the RPI when it comes to at-large bids. So it is going to be tough for Iowa Falls-Alden, especially if they don't come out on top tonight. The later you go in the season, the smaller the changes are in that RPI, just because there's more games to choose from, more data points. So Clear Lake will receive the opening kickoff as they complete the coin toss at midfield. Other games in the district tonight include number 10 and 3A Independence hosting Benton, and number 2 West Delaware hosting Charles City. So Mitch, quite the district here with 3 ranked teams, all topped by Clear Lake at number 1 in Class 3A as of the latest RPI. And to be honest with you, that's a good chunk of the reason why Iowa Falls-Alden's RPI is as high as it is. I mean, they're only 3-3 overall, but they've played some really good competition. They played a Hampton-Dumont Cal team that's 2-1 in their district right now, beat them.
South Hardin
as well. They did lose to South Hardin, but South Hardin still has a good record, so I mean that helps the RPI. So a lot to play for here for Iowa Falls-Alden, and they will kick off from left to right as we see it from our press box broadcast location. Want to give a shout out to all the people here, the administration at Clear Lake, for providing exquisite hospitality. Mitch, any final thoughts before we get this one rolling?
They're ready to go. Nice facility that they built here about 5-6 years ago, and nice night for football. That's the thing. This is fall football weather.
Speaking of that, tonight's game time temperature is 60 degrees. By the time we're all said and done, it should be down to about 54. Wind is out of the north-northwest at 6 miles per hour. So here we go. Nathaniel Sparks will kick it off for Iowa Falls-Alden. Here's the run-up. The ball is in the air. End over end kick. It is going to be returnable by Clear Lake back inside the 20-yard line. And this is going to be a long return down the near side of the field. He's still on his feet, cutting back inside. Braden Watkins of Clear Lake is going to get brought down across the 35-yard line.
It ain't a turnover, but it's giving him a short field just like that, John.
And he wasn't even on our radar. Braden Watkins getting the return here for the Lions. Wasn't he even listed as one of the return men? So we got some powder going off here from the student section. a little bit of a celebration. So after that long kickoff return, Clear Lake will start at the Iowa Falls-Alden 33-yard line with the ball spotted near the middle of the field. So here we go with the Clear Lake offense. A couple of guys going in motion as we get rolling. We got two wide receivers to the far side, the top. And it's a handoff. Dodge on a sweep to the right, cuts it inside the hash marks, gets drugged down from behind, just shy of the 20-yard line. That'll be first down yardage for Clear Lake, a pickup of about 12.
Just bounces outside of him. He gets about 6 yards before he's even contacted by IFA defensively, and right away, right near the red zone already for Clear Lake.
30 seconds into the ball game. Here come the Lions on 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line of Iowa Falls-Alden. Now we got three men motioning. Splitting out to the far side now is Kobe Ort, lining up as the wideout on the right. We got two other receivers to the left as well. McIntyre throws on a slant route, is caught by the receiver. Then the ball comes free. Is this going to be ruled a catch or an incompletion? It's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. The intended receiver on the near side, Carson Reiser of Clear Lake. 2nd down and 10. That was almost a cadet takeaway.
Well, it almost seemed like it was, but that would have been huge after giving a long kickoff return, giving up the long kickoff return for Clear Lake. Unfortunate bounce there for IFA.
Now it'll be 2nd down and 10. Theobald and Hodnefield, the receivers out to the right. Dodge comes in at running back. He receives the handoff on a sweep right, turns the corner, runs down the hash marks from the 21 down inside the 15. Nice yardage here. This will be a 3rd and short for Clear Lake. He picks up 9 on that run. 10:54 and ticking to go here in the first quarter. Still no score, but Clear Lake is on a great drive. They started at the IFA 33-yard line. Let's see what the cadet defense can do here, though, on this 3rd and short situation. See if they can stand up and come up with a clutch stop. Without question, 2-down territory for Clear Lake, however. We got movement up front. Flags come in. Who flinched first? It's going to be against Iowa Falls-Alden, and they're going to give Clear Lake a 1st down via penalty yards. Well, Mitch, a tough break for the cadets. Penalties in these situations are killer, especially down in the red zone.
Like you said, a high-scoring offense for Clear Lake. You don't have to give them any opportunities. Give them the short field after the kickoff return. Now a penalty, and now it's 1st and goal for the Lions.
From the 7-yard line, ball spotted right hash. McIntyre lines up in the shotgun formation with 2 receivers up top. 1 receiver far left to the wide side of the field. That's Reiser. McIntyre, handoff left. Dodge still on his feet. Gets stood up as he crosses the 5-yard line and brought down. Down to the 4, maybe the 3-yard line. Several cadets in there to help make the stop. Looks like Kalous was in there, as was Kyler Patton of IFA, as the clock ticks down. Under 10 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Gain of 3, 2nd and goal from the 4 for the Lions. And the all-black look. Gold numbers and text, black pants, black helmets, black jerseys. McIntyre in the shotgun formation. Dodges the running back to his left. Back to throw here on 2nd and goal from the 4. Now he takes off upfield, trying to squirm toward that goal line, and in for the Clear Lake touchdown. Lions on top, 6-0.
And right at the end there, too, Dodge got a good block there on the inside, and he was the running back there. He's kind of back there more for protection. He gets a good block to lead his quarterback into the end zone. Nice drive there by Clear Lake.
Comes with 9:32 to go in the first quarter. And here comes the PAT attempts for the Clear Lake Lions. It'll be Christian Dunning to kick, Max Larson to snap, and Trevor Theobald to hold. Now, Dunning is not automatic on the year. He's only 20 of 28 and on extra points this year. Here's the snap. Spot is down. Kick is up. High and good. 9:32 to go in the first quarter. It is Clear Lake 7, Iowa Falls-Alden 0.
For the adventure of a lifetime, join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise. It's a journey into the wild beauty, of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Clear Lake 7, Iowa Falls, Alden 0. Here's the end-over-end kickoff. Bouncing to the near side of the field, and IFA's Drake Sanders will let it bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Mitch, that was a heads-up play by Sanders, letting that thing bounce when it was near the sideline like that. Could have picked up some free yards had that thing rolled out of bounds, so good heads-up play by Sanders.
Yeah, just got enough to get back to the end zone for a touchback too, though, because that's a live ball. The kicking team can go recover that, but yeah, trying to get a few extra yards there. I don't blame him.
And Mitch, a 33-yard drive by Clear Lake, coming out here, taking care of business, doing pretty much exactly what they wanted to do, almost exclusively on the ground. McIntyre had an incomplete pass, but Sam Dodge getting it done. 4 carries, 28 yards, and a score for Clear Lake. Now the chance for the Cadets to come back and see if they can come up with an answer here. They'll start at their own 20-yard line here on 1st and 10 after the touchback. And we got some misdirection here. Olberding leaps over a defender, turns the corner, gets across the 25 to the 30 and out of bounds. Nice run by Kate Olberding on the jet sweep to the right. IFA picks up a first down on their first snap of the game. So Cade Olberding on the rush after a little bit of a nifty play, carrying that thing around the corner for a gain of 13 yards to the 33-yard line in their own territory.
Should mention it was McIntyre with the rushing touchdown. Dodge had the good block on it. So
yes.
That has now been changed.
There we go.
For us on our end.
All right, we got 2 receivers to the right, or to the left, and 3 to the right. Now we got Olberding motioning, and Kalous turns around to the backfield, takes it out across the 40-yard line, and an interesting play design there. Kalous did kind of a twirl in the backfield. Well, he went under the handoff to Olberding.
Yeah, he went under center, acted like he was going to get the left to right, the sweep there to Olberding, and it just ends up going up the middle, up the A gap, and picks up 8 yards. Nice little play design. If that was the design, it looked very good.
Out to the 41-yard line in their own territory. Ball is spotted on the near hash. IFA with the black helmets, white jerseys with black numbers and white pants. Stark contrast between the teams tonight. Very similar color schemes, however. We got a flag with Kalous rolling out to the left. He gets spun down in the backfield. Let's see what the penalty flag is here. Rafe Bach, the linebacker, comes flying in there for Clear Lake. Now the flag was thrown right at the snap. And IFA is going to be marching back. It's going to be a false start against Iowa Falls-Alden. And the penalty is going to be declined. So they didn't catch the false start before the ball was snapped, because typically that's a pre-snap penalty and they blow it dead.
Maybe it was illegal formation, and that's when they let it go. Because false start and illegal formation are the same call by the refs.
So now it's going to be a 3rd down and long for Iowa Falls-Alden. 3rd and 13 to be exact. With the penalty, they're backed up to their own 30. The line to gain is the 43. Now Kalous is alone in the backfield. Olberding motions to the left. Here's Kalous. Rolls out to the right. He is under heavy pressure. He evades 1 sack, but gets taken down from behind. Max Larson of the Lions, the defensive lineman, comes flying in, bringing him down, and it's going to be 4th and long for IFA. That was a great pass rush move by Clear Lake.
And Kalous just nowhere to go. The middle of that offensive line kind of disformed, as you could say. And yeah, after getting a first down on their first play, IFA going way backwards, John.
So now the Cadets will come out and punt, with Cade Olberding standing at his own 14-yard line to boot this thing away. And Carson Reiser back to return for Clear Lake. Here's the punt. It's going to be end over end, returnable for the Lions. And Reiser gets spun down here at the 45-yard line on the near side. A little bit slow to get up on the sideline. And the Lion fans calling for an illegal tackle but Reiser is back up, so Clear Lake will have great starting field position here. They'll start this drive at their own 44-yard line with a ball spotted on the near hash. 7 minutes, 38 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's number 1 and 3A Clear Lake 7, Iowa Falls-Alden 0. Well, Mitch, Iowa Falls-Alden has to dig deep now. You don't want to go down 2 scores against this dangerous Clear Lake team. They're showing blitz, the Cadets are. In the pistol formation, McIntyre. It's going to be a sweep play to the right, end around. This is Hodnefield, sheds off of a defender. Holy cow. Looks like forward progress will get him to about the 50-yard line. Heck of a move by Colby Hodnefield to shake off that first defender. Forward progress will give him 6 yards to the 50.
So many quick runners on this Clear Lake offense, and turns a negative play into a gain of 6.
Hodnefield is a transfer from South Hamilton. Played for the Hawks last year. Saw him in their second-round playoff game against Dike New Hartford. On DNH's way to a championship game appearance. 2nd down and 4. Lions at the 50-yard line. Ball spotted right hash. It's going to be a sweep play to the left, where this is Hodnefield again. Gets across the 40, still on his feet. Dragged down from behind by Sanders. And that was a forward toss, so that will go down to the books officially as a pass play to Hodnefield. All the way to the 40-yard line and make it the 35, actually. That play picks up 15.
Well, he had to pass about a half yard in front of you, but you get 15 yards in the process. Nice job by McIntyre. And again, getting to the outside is Clear Lake. Very efficient, very quick getting into the outside, getting out of the tackle box.
Now they'll bunch up the formation with a receiver motioning right. McIntyre rolling right. Now he's looking downfield. Fires, he's got his receiver. That's Hodnefield down inside the 15 and spun down by Olberding. Clear Lake is moving the ball at will. That's going to be a gain of 20 yards through the air. And it's Hodnefield once again. 15 on the first one, then 21 on this one. Lions back in the red zone before we're even halfway through this first quarter. Looking to score yet again. Clear Lake is coming off of a dominant victory over Benton last week here on their home field. That is a long drive here in this district. Van Horn to Clear Lake to West Delaware. This sweep left, Dodge gets away from a tackler from behind. Nice wrap up by Olberding, and then Sanders comes in to finish the play off. It'll still be a gain of about 3 yards, but great defensive pursuit by Iowa Falls-Alden.
Olberding, the open field tackling, coaches like to preach, and he got that on Dodge that time and only holding to a gain of 3. We mean only because that was one of the shortest play, tied for the shortest play so far for the Lions.
5:25 to go here in the first quarter. Clear Lake 7, Iowa Falls-Alden 0. Back on the shotgun here is McIntyre. Dodge to the running back. 2 receivers each side. Now Dodge motions, empty backfield. McIntyre rolls right. Quick flip out to Dodge on the right side. Lowers the shoulders down to the 5-yard line. Tumbles down inside. And it'll be 1st and goal for Clear Lake.
And Hodge just acts as that, Dodge, I should say, acts as safety net. Everything was covered downfield, and McIntyre doesn't hesitate. Dumps it off to Dodge. He gets a 1st down gain of 8 on just a little dump-off pass from McIntyre to Dodge.
Down under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line here for the Lions. The lineup, 2 receivers here to the near side. Reiser is the wideout. And Theobald in the slot. Fake the hand. No, it is a handoff. Dodge turns the corner on the right side. Untouched into the end zone. Touchdown, Clear Lake.
IFA just not getting a lot of pressure in these running backs, whether it's Dodge, McIntyre, on the field, getting out of the backfield quickly, getting out of the box. And IFA just not quick getting to the runners outside of that box, essentially. So another nice quick score there for Clear Lake.
And they're going to do some trickery here, coming out in the swinging gate formation. Are they going to motion to a PAT? They've got Theobald lined up as the quarterback to receive the snap. Now they motion back into the field goal unit. Play clock is at 10. And here comes Dunning to attempt the PAT. They get it snapped at 4, and the kick is up and good. 4:38 to go here in the first quarter. Clear Lake 14, Iowa Falls-Alden 0.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Looking for the perfect fall getaway? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a special trip to Branson, Missouri this November. It's the ideal place to kick back, enjoy fantastic entertainment, and explore everything this vibrant city has to offer. You'll enjoy live shows, scenic beauty.
4:38 to go here in the first quarter. It's Clear Lake 14, Iowa Falls-Alden 0. It was a 3-yard touchdown run by Sam Dodge. And now the Cadets have their backs against the wall with a 2-score deficit. John Mowinkle, Mitch Williams with you here for this Week 7 matchup. And Dunning is out to kick it off from right to left. Two Cadet players are back to return. There's Drake Sanders, also Olberding. This will be Sanders on the return. Fields it and drops it. Now it rolls over out of bounds. And that's going to give Iowa Falls-Alden a long field to drive. Because it was touched by the return team and then it went out of bounds, that's not an out-of-bounds kickoff penalty. Had it not been touched and it went out of bounds, that would have been a penalty on Clear Lake. But however, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 8-yard line for the Cadets in their own territory.
That's 2 special team blunders already for IFA. Of course, you allow the long kickoff return to set up the first touchdown drive for Clear Lake, and now bobbling a kickoff return. Now you're set up with 92 yards to go to the end zone. Just not the start you want if you're Coach Eric Walkingstick.
I'll start this drive with 4:35 to go in the first quarter. We got some movement up front, and a flag comes in from the line judges on each side of the field. So they both saw the same thing. It's going to be a penalty against Clear Lake for jumping off sides, entering the neutral zone to make it 1st down and 5. Well, any sign of life the Cadets can get, they will certainly take. So they'll line up in the pistol here. Colin Pieper is in the game as a receiver. Snap to Kalous. Swing pass to the right side. And this is going to be a short gain on the play. Caught by Kyler Patton of IFA. Was able to turn it up to about the 11-yard line in their own territory. And it'll be a loss on the play after it was 1st and 5. Now it's going to be 2nd and about 7. Excuse me. So, and Kyler Patton, not really a usual receiver. That was his first reception of the season, Mitch. So Kyler Patton getting in on the action. Number 21 of IFA. He is lined up at running back. Here's the snap. Now they hand off to Patton, and he gets absolutely blown up. Looks like he lost a yard or two there as well. Now you got to wonder if maybe Jack Dewitt got possibly shaken up on the previous series, because he is not on the field right now. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 for Iowa Falls-Alden. And if not for that penalty against Clear Lake, the Cadets would be behind the sticks.
Yeah, they still have gained net -3 yards on this drive on offense. Just early penalty, like you said, helped them. And if you're Kalous, do not force anything. I mean, you're taking the snap inside your own 5.
He's back to throw, rolls left, looks downfield, flings it, incomplete. He was looking for Cade Olberding on a crossing pattern. And it's going to be 4th down and long coming up for Iowa Falls-Alden. Olberding, it looks like he was open momentarily, but quickly covered up. And the Cadet punt unit comes out. And they're going to send this thing back to Clear Lake with Carson Reiser standing at the 50-yard line near that Lion logo midfield. So Olberding will punt from his own end zone. Here's the snap. Gets the punt away. Reiser backpedaling behind the 50, fields it at about the 45, takes off down the near sideline at the 40, pushed out of bounds at the 35. Another short field coming up after a return of about 15 yards on the ground by Carson Reiser. 14-0 Clear Lake with 2:55 to go in the first quarter, and they have possession.
Clear Lake winning in all phases, special teams, whether it's the early kickoff return they had, the short fields that's been leading up after a kickoff or a punt return now this time. This is the second time they'll start on the opponent's side of the 50 in this game already.
And now we got whistles here and a timeout called by Clear Lake here on the near side. We will step aside as well with 2:55 to go in the first quarter. Cadets trail the Lions 14-0.
Great shopping, and of course, delicious food. Enjoy 4 nights lodging along with admission to 6 fabulous shows. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel with more.
We're heading to Branson just in time for Veterans Day, and it's going to be an unforgettable trip. There's always something special in store to celebrate our veterans in Branson. Invite your friends, pack your bags, and get ready for a memorable fall vacation.
Don't miss out. Sign up for this Radio on the Go Travel Club Branson trip and let Crown Jewel Travel take you on an adventure in Branson, Missouri. Call Derek at Crown Jewel Travel today. Call 641-425-8068. That's 641-425-8068.
.255 to go in the first quarter. Clear Lake 14, Iowa Falls-Alden 0, and the Lions will start from the 36-yard line of Iowa Falls-Alden after about a 20-yard punt return by the Lions with Carson Reiser. Empty backfield here for McIntyre. Back to throw, good protection, now steps up in the pocket, takes off left, flings it to the near side, and Hodnefield tight ropes the sideline. May have stepped out of bounds, then came back in. They're going to say that the play was over at the 31-yard line. So it'll be a pickup of about 5 yards through the air by Hodnefield. 2nd down and 5. Jackson McIntyre now 3, make it 4 for 5 passing for 49 yards. Good for 12 and a quarter per completion. That's not too bad. 2nd and 5 Clear Lake. Empty backfield again. Now Dodge motions across the formation. And McIntyre rolls right, looks downfield. He's got his receiver. That steal ball gets crunched down at the 15-yard line. Mitch, Clear Lake is just running whatever play they would desire, and it is successful tonight.
And that's just a gain of 17 on a quick kind of out route, and IFA did not cover the sideline on. Theobald gets wide open on that far side and sets up 1st and 10 inside the 15 for the Lions.
Under 2.5 to go in the first quarter. And Clear Lake comes out of the 14-yard line of IFA. 3 receivers up top, 2 to the bottom. McIntyre to throw. Being chased out left. He's being chased down to the backfield. Got some space, though. Now he's going to take off to the 15 and run out of bounds. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. But a smart play by McIntyre getting to the sideline, not forcing anything. And at the end of the day, it'll be no gain, 2nd and 10. Probably the best defensive play of the game for IFA here so far.
Yeah, the coverage downfield was good. The middle, he was looking toward the middle of the end zone, didn't see what he liked, and yeah, like you said, the best outcome there for Clear Lake. Just don't turn the ball over. And this possession, they're coming out in 4 and 5 receiver looks here, John.
Low snap, McIntyre fields it, now rolls right. Pump fakes, still has it, takes off across the 15, and pushed out of bounds around the 10, and a flag comes in.
I think they're going to get number 2 over there on the field with kind of a block in the back there, John. He kind of...
And you could hear the groans from these Clear Lake fans over here on the near side, which I must say, this place is absolutely packed. I mean, they're 6-0 right now, and they have got fantastic support. Blindside block against Clear Lake. This is really impressive what they got going on here, Mitch. I mean, the student section is packed. There is hardly an empty seat in the house. This is fantastic here.
This is a very football-friendly stadium, and they got obviously the #1 team too, so you want to come see the #1 team in action, and great support from the community.
Unfortunately for the Lions, it's going to be a 2nd and 23 after that illegal block. All the way back to the 27-yard line. So let's see what the Lions do here on their first long to gain. Now McIntyre pump fakes, takes off upfield across the 20, cuts it inside the 5, still on his feet, and gets tackled into the end zone for a touchdown. A 2nd and 23, and McIntyre takes it all the way to the house from 27 yards out. Holy cow.
There was an initial tackle miss there by IFA, but after that, everyone went to coverage because it's 2nd and long. You're expecting a pass, but you got to remember McIntyre so elusive running the ball too, and IFA just lost containment. All of a sudden, you're down 3 scores with 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes to go in this first quarter.
So here comes the PAT attempt by Christian Dunning. Made his first 2 of the game. This time they don't do the trickery with a swing and gate. They just come out and they'll snap it straight. Someone jumped, no flag. Now there is a flag. The PAT is up and good. Let's see what the flag is. If it's on IFA, Clear Lake should just decline it. And the players are staying on the field. It's going to be encroachment on IFA. Yep, so there's the call. They're going to redo the try. So Clear Lake is going to go for 2 here. The PAT was good, but they see an opportunity to try to put one in now that it's going to be half the distance to the goal. And Mitch, I can't say I blame them. You know, they've got it on cruise control here in this game. In a close game, you probably wouldn't do this. You'd probably just take the extra point, but oh, hold on now. They're coming out and kicking it again. This is strange, unless they fake it. Still haven't snapped it yet. Now here it is. It's up and good. Why would you redo the kick if you were just All right, well, it's still 21-0. Clear Lake has the lead with about 45 to go in the first quarter.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready to refresh your bath or kitchen? Murphy's Heating and Plumbing has your perfect match. From stunning showers to modern toilets, explore endless possibilities in Murphy's exclusive vendor showroom. Stop by on Highway 3 East in Hampton or call for your personal showroom tour. Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, transforming your dreams into reality.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Clear Lake 21, Iowa Falls-Alden 0, with about 45 to go in the first quarter. John Mowinkle, Mitch Williams with it here. And the Lions will kick it off after a 27-yard touchdown run by Jackson McIntyre. He's got 2 TD runs in the game, 3 carries, 2 of them for touchdowns. And then Sam Dodge has a 3-yard touchdown plunge as well. So Clear Lake has been getting it done on the ground. Now Dunning is out to kick it off from right to left, down to the north end of Lions Field. Ball is in the air. Returnable for Iowa Falls-Alden. This will be, I think that's Sanders. Yep, that's Sanders returning out across the 20. Brought down shy of the 25. Minute 39 left in the first quarter, and Mitch, do or die time for the Cadets, I would say. Down 3 scores in the first.
When you mentioned last drive, it was Kyler Patton who has no stats, and at least on offense here for the Cadets, kind of being that tailback. You wonder, you know, Jack Dewitt we saw in the first drive, I believe, but you know, is he okay first and foremost? Your main tailback.
And Dewitt is coming back out.
Okay.
So.
And 2, you just got to get something going downfield. Kalous hasn't looked comfortable passing the ball. He's just 1 of 2 for -2 yards. Got to get something going, yeah.
First and 10 from the 25-yard line in their own territory for the Cadets. 2-by-2 receivers with Olberding motioning. Now handoff to Dewitt. Gets to the line of scrimmage, runs those legs, and gets brought down for a short gain. It'll be a 2nd and long coming up after Dewitt picks up about 2 on the ground. 2nd down and 8 for the Cadets, who so far have been held to 2 yards of total offense. -2 through the air and 4 on the ground. So just 2 total yards of offense. 2nd and 8, IFA at their own 27. 2-by-2 receivers. Play clock running down 3 seconds. Here's the snap. Play action. Fling left on a screen to Olberding. Runs into 2 Clear Lake defenders. Dontrell Johnson out there to make the first contact, and it's going to be 3rd and long. They'll say he gained about a yard. Down to 38 seconds. They will have to run one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll say he gained 2 on that, actually, Mitch, for your stat keeping purposes. Out to the 29-yard line. So here come the Cadets. The line to gain is the 35 in their own territory. 3rd down and 6. Now bunched up receivers out to the top. Kalous back to throw. Fires it over the middle. Almost got tipped. He's got Oberding still on his feet. That was a nice play design. Going for a jailbreak screen over the middle. Almost had the blocking and was able to turn the corner. It's going to be 4th and short. And I would say IFA would be well served to go for it here. And they're going to think about it during the quarter break. End of 1. It's Iowa Falls-Alden trailing Clear Lake 21-zip.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Let's head to the second quarter. 4th and 1 coming up for Iowa Falls-Alden, which trails Clear Lake 21-0. John Mowinkle, Mitch Williams with you here. And let's see what IFA up they are going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down and short. Need to gain 1 yard, and Kalous lines up under center. He's going to sneak it out to the 35-yard line. He appears to have it. It's going to be 1st down for Iowa Falls-Alden after the QB sneak by Carson Kalous and a much-needed conversion for IFA.
Just line up behind center there, and Kalous, they spread the field out, so not as many players in the box for Clear Lake defensively. And yeah, Kalous gets 2 yards on a 4th and 1. Again, that's inside your own 35-yard line, but if you're Coach Walking Stick, you need to do something. You got to get some drive. You got to get drives going. You got to get 1st downs. I think there's a second 1st down of the night. You got a first down, like the first play of the game for first play of offense, I should say.
2-by-2 receivers. Kalous rolls right. Under pressure, flings it out, overshoots his intended receiver. He was looking for due with the running back out on the right flat. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Clear Lake so quick going to the ball there. I mean, Kalous, once he got out of that tackle box, he didn't have much time to throw it. They constantly getting pressure on Kalous.
He is 3 for 5 passing for 5 yards so far. Meanwhile, on the ground for IFA, Cade Oberding is the leading rusher, 1 carry for 13 yards.
Carson got their offense going.
Carson Kalous 4 for -6. Jack Dewitt 1 for 2. 2nd and 10 Cadets. 3 stacked receivers on the bottom, and now we got a whistle. Looks like IFA called timeout here with a 2nd down and 10, 40 seconds into this second quarter, trailing 21-0. All right, Mitch, how about you give us a stat update? I'm going to look up some scores here to give an update on.
Well, as you said, for Iowa Falls-Alden, Kalous is 3 of 5 for 5 yards. Oberding leads away with 13 yards on 1 carry. That was the first offensive play for Iowa Falls-Alden. The leading receiver is Oberding, 2 catches, 7 yards for Clear Lake. A lot on the ground. Jackson McIntyre, 3 carries, 31 yards. Kobe Hodnefield has 1 carry for 6 yards. Sam Dodge, 5 carries for 30 yards and a touchdown as well. McIntyre, 2 rushing touchdowns on the night, including 1 on 2nd and long in their last outing. Passing the ball, McIntyre 5 of 6 for 66 yards.
All right. Appleton Parkersburg leads Hudson 21-0 at halftime. So the Falcons looking for a big-time district victory over a Pirate team that is currently undefeated in district play. That is a wacky district right now with who's beating who and stuff like that week after week. 2nd down and 10. A motion man, fake handoff. Holy smokes. Is that Jack Dewitt? It was. Jack Dewitt just got absolutely plowed over by Max Larson of Clear Lake. And the crowd was starting a little bit on that one. It's going to be a loss of 4 yards to bring up 3rd down and long for the Cadets.
Max Larson coming from the defensive end on the left side of the offensive formation, and just Dewitt nowhere to go. And that's been kind of the theme of the night. Getting in the backfield is Clear Lake.
3rd and 14 Cadets. 2-by-2 receivers. Now Oberding motions. He receives the hand. Nope, it's a keeper by Calouse, and he gets stuffed at the 30. And he's going to go backwards for 1. It's just nothing going right for IFA. Just that's one first down conversion.
It was on a 4th and 1 there,
Yeah.
and it was at the 34. They need the 35, and then they go backwards after that 4th down conversion. So yeah, just not a lot working here for IFA tonight. Just 2 first downs.
Oberding is back to punt. Reiser's had some good returns for Clear Lake so far tonight. A little bit of a wobbly snap. They do get it away. Nice punt. All things considered, it floats out of bounds on the near sideline.
Ooh.
And let's see where he's going to mark it here. He's still walking out toward the 50. They say it went out of bounds at the 49-yard line of Clear Lake.
20-yard punt, John, from the 31 to the opposing 49.
Well, from this angle, it looks good, but it was coming in hot to the near sideline.
If it stayed in bounds,
Yeah.
it was going to be a great punt.
When it rains, it pours, I guess, right?
Yes. And I mean, offensively, IFA not able to get anything going, but man, some special team blunders already too, John.
Had you received an HD Cal score update?
Yeah, 14-7 at halftime. Roland Story leads Hampton Duma Cal. Good one going on in Hampton.
1st and 10 Clear Lake, their own 49-yard line. 10:01 to go, 2nd quarter. They lead 21-0. High snap McIntyre able to control it. Under pressure, spins out of a tackle, takes off across the 50 and slides down. That was some elite quarterback play by Jackson McIntyre. It started with a high snap. He was able to corral, spun out of a sack, took it across the 50-yard line, and slid down before being tackled, all for a gain of 3 yards.
And Carson Blunt, one of the defenders there for IFA, one of them in the backfield. And just when you think you get him for a loss of 4 or 5 yards, McIntyre picks up 3. And just that, when you're mobile quarterback like that, you can get out of sacks fairly easy, and McIntyre showing how veteran he is at that position.
2 receivers up top, 1 to the near side. Handoff left, it's dodging a sweep, looks to turn the corner. He does, gets across the 45, still on his feet. Spun down by 2 IFA defenders over on the far side of the field. Good pursuit of the ball carrier by the Cadets. Kate Oberding in there to help make the stop. Drake Sanders in on it as well. Also, Tate Ziesman was in the area. So some gang tackling near the sideline. 3rd down and 2 coming up for Clear Lake.
Nearly 7 yards of carry now already for Clear Lake on the night. A lot of it going off tackle too. It's been outside the box, but it's worked very well here for the Lions.
3rd and 2. Clear Lake has it at the 43-yard line of IFA. Cadets are stacking the box. Now a timeout's called by Clear Lake, with 8 minutes and 56 seconds to go in the first half. Next week, Iowa Falls-Alden will return home to take on Independence. And then in the regular season finale, they will host Benton. So, doesn't necessarily get a whole lot easier. Independence, they are 0-2 in the district, but still ranked number 10 in Class 3A. And right now, West Delaware leads Charles City 21-0 with 4:52 to go in the first quarter. That was as of a little bit back. So it'll be 3rd down and 2, and Mitch, IFA was stacking the box there. And clearly Coach Stensland and the Lions staff did not like what they saw there as far as that defensive look, and must have been planning on running straight up the gut in that scenario.
And Coach Stensland's probably reminding him, don't lose yardage here. It's 4-down territory as long as you don't lose massive yardage here on this 3rd and 2. Only one timeout left here for the Lions in the first half.
Meanwhile, IFA has 2. All right, so 2 receivers right, 1 left. McIntyre back to throw. On 3rd and 2, under pressure. Slings it over the middle. He's got his intended receiver. That's Colby Hodnefield down inside the 25. That was a dart on the completion to Hodnefield.
Gain of 21. Hodnefield kind of running a slant over the middle there. More of a post route, excuse me. Good for 21 yards from McIntyre to Hodnefield.
And now the Lions are on the verge of the red zone again with 8:40 and ticking here in the second quarter. Still leading 21-0. 1st and 10 down to the 22-yard line of IFA. 2 receivers to the right. Here's a pass to Theobald. He breaks out of a tackle. You got to wrap up if you're IFA. Brody McNeil had him but let him go, and it's going to be a gain of 6 yards. 2nd and 3 coming up for Clear Lake. Down to the 15-yard line of IFA. Looking to go up 4 scores here on this drive. They have connected on each of their previous 3 possessions. 2nd and 3. It's a reverse to Hodnefield out of the left side. Turns the corner at the 10, still on his feet. Trucks him in at the 5 and pushed out of bounds. Oh, he lowered the shoulders and the defenders bounced off of him. An impressive run by Hodnefield on the end around. Able to bounce outside, put a defender on his back over along the sideline. And now we got an officials timeout here with 8:09 to go in the second quarter.
McIntyre, the quarterback, I think, came over here kind of limpy for the Lions.
Well, that would be certainly a crucial loss for Clear Lake, but it looks like he is going to be back out there on the field and good to go. Number 1 in black and gold for the Lions. So yeah, 2 more home games for IFA after this to finish out the regular season. Clear Lake will be at Charles City next week, and they will finish off the regular season by hosting West Delaware in a game that could be for the district title if things continue to go how they're going now with both teams undefeated in district play. So the officials timeout is ongoing. They are checking out, that's actually Kate Olberding that some of the training staff is talking to over on the far side. And they're gonna bring it back over to the team bench, it looks like. So IFA will have to make a defensive substitution here, with Olberding not being able to continue. They say he must have got his bell rung or something. He might have been the guy that received that truck move by Hodnefield. So 1st and goal Lions out of the 5-yard line. Looking to go up 4 scores as the clock runs under 8 minutes to go. Sweet player right. Dodge tumbles into the end zone for the Clear Lake touchdown.
Second rushing touchdown of the night for Dodge. 4 rushing touchdowns for the Lions.
27-0 Clear Lake with the extra point pending. That one from 5 yards out for Dodge. He's got 2, McIntyre has 2. And now we got all the Clear Lake players coming over to the sideline. And the players are going to pump up the crowd here. We got a face mask against Iowa Falls-Alden. So it looks like they're actually going to decline the penalty because they will keep the spot of the ball on the PAT hash. And they will come out and kick the extra point. Well, Clear Lake's done some interesting things with their PATs tonight. They decline a penalty and then just kick the extra point anyway. Now you could have it half the distance to the goal, but they choose not to. I mean, the half the distance is 1.5 yards. Ooh, IFA got a good rush on it, but Clear Lake still hits the extra point. So 7:53 to go in the first half. It's Clear Lake 28, Iowa Falls-Alden 0.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
$7:53 to go in the first half. It's Clear Lake 28, Iowa Falls-Alden 0 after Sam Dodge tumbles in from 5 yards out for the Lions score. So the penalty is going to be enforced on the kickoff rather than the extra point. So Clear Lake is going to kick off from the plus 45-yard line. So let's see how they handle this. If they just kick it through the end zone, or maybe they're gonna try some funny business here. I don't know. Here's the run up, and it's a bouncing kickoff, a line drive, returnable for one of the upmen of IFA at the 15-yard line, out to about the 21 and brought down. So it'll be a long field to drive for IFA after Cruz Burrows scoops it up and returns it for about 6 yards. 7 minutes, 43 seconds to go until halftime. All right, so the Cadets will start at the 21-yard line in their own territory.
And Cade Oberding is still on the bench with his helmet off there, John. So that's, I mean, that's your most productive player thus far tonight on offense. So that's another
and
hit
on the
for
season.
IFA. Yeah.
So a huge loss there. Not the type of game where you want that to be taking place. Not that it's ever a good time. In 2-by-2 receivers, handoff Dewitt, takes it left, bounces it upfield, spins, still on his feet at the 30 and spun down. Nice carry, picks up around 7. Making some guys miss, being shifty. Actually, they'll call that a gain of 9.
Longest run since midway through the first quarter.
Dewitt now 3 carries for 7 yards. He was negative before that run. 2nd and 1 coming up. And 2-by-2 receivers again. And another handoff Dewitt. Takes it left this time, gets taken down behind the line. He was looking for some blockers to set up. Nothing doing, however. Max Larson in there to help make the stop for Clear Lake. And another official's timeout. There is a Clear Lake, or excuse me, Jack Dewitt is down again here for IFA. And remember, he did miss one of the drives earlier. And now he's sitting back upright and getting checked out by the IFA training staff. 6 minutes, 48 seconds left in the second quarter. It's Clear Lake 28, Iowa Falls-Alden 0. And the Cadets will have a 3rd and short. 3rd and a long 2, we will call it, as they're still checking out Dewitt down on the field. He's now got 4 rushes for 6 yards. Oberding's still the leading rusher with 1 for 13. And yeah, you'd mentioned it, Mitch, but Oberding has to exit the game after taking a hard hit over on the far side of the field on a truck play by Colby Hodnefield. And now starting running back Jack Dewitt has been having a couple of injury problems here in this game. This is going to be the 2nd time that he's had to be checked out for something, and things not looking great for Iowa Falls-Alden, both personnel-wise and on the scoreboard.
I'll say Oberding shows no sign of coming back in this one either.
He's still over on the bench there.
Yeah. And Dewitt finally gets up, but yeah, it looks like he's really hobbling on that right leg.
Yeah, being assisted off by 2 members of the staff. Very gingerly walking. So, let's see who comes in at running back. Is that Colby Hansen again? Yep. Sophomore Colby Hansen. He's a scrapper of a dude, let me tell you that right now. State wrestling qualifier from last year. Made some noise down at Wells Fargo Arena, which is now known as Casey Center. Let's see, we got Brody McNeil checking in at receiver here on the near side. And 3 receivers stacked up top. Clear Lake is going to blitz, it looks like. Now they back off. And now the Cadet players are looking over to the sideline, possibly changing the play. Play clock down to 8. And now Hansen motions to the left of Kalous. Here's the snap. And Kalous to throw. He needs sacks. Man, Mitch, there was just hardly any protection. He was brought down immediately by Dontrell Johnson.
That's been the story of the night. Kalous, when he's in the pocket, there's just no time. Clear Lake defensively, full of juniors and seniors. And yeah, Kalous, just talk about if he has 2-3 seconds throw, that's been it tonight. Loss of 6 on the sack. And 3rd sack unofficially now for the Lions.
Dyke New Hartford leads Vinton Schellsburg 20-8 at halftime. And IFA is out in the punt formation. Now Olberding is their usual punter. They've got Drake Sanders out there punting instead. He gets off a good ball. And this will be downable for Iowa Falls-Alden. It takes a great Cadet roll. And Cruz Burrows will down it out of the 33-yard line. Hey, that's not too bad for a backup punter.
45-yard punt.
Yeah, Drake Sanders getting it done out there.
Might be the worst field position for Clear Lake tonight.
5.5 minutes to go till halftime. 28-0 Lions. One more score here and an extra point. They'll put the running clock rule in effect. We got members of the Clear Lake Marching Band down to the north end zone, looking to give us a rousing show at halftime. McIntyre on play action, rolls out right, fires it deep downfield, caught and dropped. Looking for Theobald out of the midfield logo. It's going to be 2nd and 10, in and out of his hands. Now let's check the replay on that. Yeah, great rollout, and then, yeah, he had it. That was all his. He should have had that one, but it's going to be an incomplete. And IFA gets lucky that time around.
And 7 straight completions there for McIntyre. But that one really, like you said, wasn't his fault.
That'll be 2nd and 10 with Dodge motioning. Now McIntyre rolls out right, being chased from behind. And McIntyre going to take off, get pushed out around the 35, picks up a few yards. That was nice pursuit by IFA's Reese Rankin, flying in from the defensive line. Will go down to the books as a QB hurry for him. 3rd and 6 after McIntyre picks up 4.
If you're IFA, can you get your first stop of the game, force your first punt of the game? Clear Lake 4 for 4, possessing the ball and converting them to touchdowns. And again, you got to watch McIntyre. We saw a 2nd and 27, and he got a touchdown, or 2nd and 23 on the 27. He got a 27-yard touchdown run. You got to account for his legs in this situation.
2-by-2 receivers. It's a handoff. Run play dodge. He's running parallel to the down marker. Now he's got the first down across the 50. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's going to take it to the house for a Clear Lake score. 64 yards by Sam Dodge on the ground.
And his 3rd touchdown of the night. And again, it was just a simple kind of draw up the middle on a 3rd and 6, John. That was a 3rd and 6 at the own 36. And man, Clear Lake got a lot of speed on this team.
They're ranked number 1 for a reason. Well, I guess the RPI is the only reason, technically, but, you know, there is no, that's the thing with RPI. There is no subjectivity. It's all decided on the field, so you can't really argue with it. So, number 1 team in Class 3A. Now they come out in the swinging gate, and they do snap it. Running to the right, looking to throw Theobald, and he takes it in for the 2-point conversion. So Clear Lake leads it 36-0 with 5:02 till halftime.
Looking for the perfect fall getaway? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a special trip to Branson, Missouri this November. It's the ideal place to kick back, enjoy fantastic entertainment, and explore everything this vibrant city has to offer. You'll enjoy live shows, scenic beauty, great shopping, and of course, delicious food. Enjoy 4 nights lodging along with admission to 6 fabulous shows. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel with more.
We're heading to Branson just in time for Veterans Day, and it's going to be an unforgettable trip. There's always something special in store to celebrate our veterans in Branson. Invite your friends, pack your bags, and get ready for a memorable fall vacation.
Don't miss out. Sign up for this Radio on the Go Travel Club Branson trip and let Crown Jewel Travel take you on an adventure in Branson, Missouri.
Clear Lake 36, Iowa Falls-Alden 0. 5:02 to go till halftime. John Mowinkle, Mitch Williams with you here. Now the running clock rule will be in effect. All Lions 5 for 5 scoring on their drives. Dunning kicks it off. A deep one. And over end, returnable for IFA. Inside the 10-yard line. Down across the 20. And that was Colby Hansen, number 19, on the return for IFA.
Oberding's still not going to be in the game. He's probably out for the game. Now it's interesting to see how much, if Jack do it, he might miss. The way he was walking off, he might not come back in the game either. So, oh no, number 2 Oberding is.
There he is. He's coming back out. Lining up a wide receiver.
Jack do it over on the bench now. Okay.
2x2 receivers. And Oberding motions. He gets the carry. Takes it to the right. On his feet. And pushed out of bounds. Picks up only about a yard, I guess. So 2nd and 9 coming up for IFA. Now Burrows over to the sideline. And in comes Hansen, number 19. I misspoke earlier. It was Hansen I was referring to about being the state wrestling qualifier. So that squared up there.
I was going to say, I can't correct you on that, John. You know wrestling, I don't.
And here's going to be a short run for IFA again. This time it's Drake Sanders plunging for a couple out to the 25. It'll be 3rd down coming up for IFA. Mitch, I am looking forward to bringing you along for a few wrestling broadcasts this winter.
Oh, are you?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to be able to provide too much in that, though.
Oh, yeah.
I think you and Colt have said that several times over the years.
Mitch is a closet wrestling fan. 3rd down and 8 coming up for IFA at the 24-yard line in their own territory. 3 receivers left, 1 right. And here's Kalous back to throw. Over the middle, it's been almost intercepted. I think Max Larson had a hand on it. It was tapped around. It will bring up 4th and long. And the punt unit comes out here for Iowa Falls-Alden.
And if Larson gets that, John, it's him and Kalous in the end zone. That's all that's bothering him between him and the end zone. So once again, just nothing going for IFA on that drive. Another 3 and out.
Running clock rule already in effect with Clear Lake leading 36-0. 3 minutes till halftime. It'll be our Wiffles Hybrids halftime show. And we got movement. All right. Encroachment on Clear Lake. It's not going to be enough for a 1st down, but it will make it 4th and 3. I wonder if that changes IFA's mindset here. Looks like they'll keep the punt unit out. Well, it's a tough night for the Cadets against the #1 team in all of 3A. Clear Lake looking to move to 7-0. This is tipped. It's going to be returnable for Clear Lake down the sideline and pushed out of bounds. Dontrell Johnson got a hand on it on the return. You don't often see a punt that gets both blocked and returned by the turn team.
I was going to say number 7 there, Jefferson, I think, is the one that came off the edge.
And then Dontrell Johnson got the return.
Again, special teams, John. Just another one for IFA. I sound like a broken record, but actually, ends up being they lost 4 yards after the punt because it was up to the 29. They're going to mark it at the 25.
Crazy. When it rains, it pours sometimes.
Well, you said they are the #1 team for several reasons. I mean, they put away teams early on that they're supposed to.
And when you can change games with special teams, I mean, that's the sign of a championship caliber team right there. So 1st and 10 at the 25 of IFA. Slung over the middle. And a short route here by Kobe Orts. The tight end takes it forward for a gain of about 7. Nice play design there by Orts. I'll say he gained 8 yards to make it 2nd and 2. There's a lot of people bunched up. I was almost surprised that it didn't get tipped by one of the O-linemen of Clear Lake. 2nd and short coming up. 2 receivers here to the bottom of the screen. Now a run up the middle. Taking it to the outside. Trying to see who this is. That is Sam Dodge running in his 4th touchdown of the game for Clear Lake. This one from 16 yards out.
3 straight rushes, 3 straight touchdowns for Dodge as he goes over 120 yards on the night, and those 4 rushing touchdowns. And boy, oh boy.
42-0 Clear Lake. Dunning is out to attempt the PAT. Unless they come out in the swing gate. Nope, they're going to line up with the PAT. They do sprint up to the line. Snap spot. Kick is up and good. A Bucko 2-0 halftime. Clear Lake 43, Iowa Falls-Alden 0.
Call Derek at Crown Jewel Travel today. Call 641-425-8068. That's 641-425-8068.
Clear Lake 43, Iowa Falls-Alden 0. There's 1 minute and 2 seconds until halftime. And Sam Dodge just took in his 4th touchdown score of the game. So Clear Lake will kick it off from the 40-yard line. And here comes the marching band taking off down the track. End over end kickoff out to the end zone. Cadets will start at the 20-yard line. We are going to see a fantastic performance from this Clear Lake marching band. They are ready to roll. Those folks out there are locked in right now. 43-0 Lions.
A lot of members in that band, too.
Yeah, it's a big band. That's
they might have more on the sideline, too, here.
Yeah, we got some dance team members possibly, it looks like, so it's going to be an all-out production.
Well, you mentioned the crowd, though, John. I mean, look, the stands aren't just full, but all around the track, especially going to the south there. They really supporting their Lions up here in Clear Lake.
Oh, yeah. 1st and 10 Cadets. They'll start this drive at their own 20 on the left hash. 2x2 receivers. Kalous hands off. This is Hansen gets driven back. He'll, depending on where forward progress is ruled, may end up losing a little bit. I'll say he got back to the line, so no gain by Hansen. Down to the 44 seconds to go. Cadets switching out some personnel. They will have to snap it one more time. And the Cadets are in no hurry here. So Hansen lines up as a receiver. And now another handoff. This is Kyler Patton running. Misspoke. I guess they both start with the K. That was Kyler Patton on the run, not Colby Hansen. So that'll be, looks like no gain again, and that is going to bring us to halftime. Clear Lake 43, Iowa Falls-Alden 0. Our Wiffles Hybrids halftime show is next.
Did you know Murphy's does water softeners? That's right. Check with Murphy's Heating and Plumbing for water right softeners and filtered drinking water systems for your home. Soft water is important for washing and bathing, and great tasting drinking water. Well, everyone loves that. Get your water right water softener or drinking water system today in Hampton at Murphy's. Also with water heaters, new toilets, furnace filters, and more in stock.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Looking for the perfect fall getaway? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a special trip to Branson, Missouri this November. It's the ideal place to kick back, enjoy fantastic entertainment, and explore everything this vibrant city has to offer. You'll enjoy live shows, scenic beauty, great shopping, and of course, delicious food. Enjoy 4 nights lodging along with admission to 6 fabulous shows. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel with more.
We're heading to Branson just in time for Veterans Day, and it's going to be an unforgettable trip. There's always something special in store to celebrate our veterans in Branson. Invite your friends, pack your bags, and get ready for a memorable fall vacation.
Don't miss out. Sign up for this Radio on the Go Travel Club Branson trip and let Crown Jewel Travel take you on an adventure in Branson, Missouri. Call Derek at Crown Jewel Travel today. Call 641-425-8068. That's 641-425-8068.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing.
When it comes to plumbing, heating, and air conditioning, choose Murphy's Heating and Plumbing of Hampton. Check murphysheating.com.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Looking for the perfect fall getaway? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a special trip to Branson, Missouri this November. It's the ideal place to kick back, enjoy fantastic entertainment, and explore everything this vibrant city has to offer. You'll enjoy live shows, scenic beauty, great shopping, and of course, delicious food. Enjoy 4 nights lodging along with admission to 6 fabulous shows. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel with more.
We're heading to Branson just in time for Veterans Day, and it's going to be an unforgettable trip. There's always something special in store to celebrate our veterans in Branson. Invite your friends, pack your bags, and get ready for a memorable fall vacation.
Don't miss out. Sign up for this Radio on the Go Travel Club Branson trip and let Crown Jewel Travel take you on an adventure in Branson, Missouri. Call Derek at Crown Jewel Travel today. Call 641-425-8068. That's 641-425-8068.
We've reached halftime in Clear Lake, where the number 1 and 3A Lions lead Iowa Falls-Alden 43-0. Whiffles Hybrids is pleased to bring you tonight's halftime show. They're the only seed brand focused exclusively on corn. They don't worry about selling equipment, chemicals, fertilizers, or soybeans. They only worry about helping farmers produce the best possible corn crop. Because Whiffles wins when you do. So when you think corn, think Whiffles. In Hardin and Hamilton County, check with Chelsea Hokeson. In Butler and Bremer County, check with Jameson Stagey. And in Franklin and Wright counties, see Connor McElderry. Whiffles Hybrids, plant your independence. John Mowinkle, Mitch Williams with you here. This Clear Lake team is impressive, to say the least. As efficient as you could imagine, scoring on each of their drives, and only holding the Cadets to a couple of first downs in that first half. Mitch, I would say that the Lions are as advertised.
Yeah, you talk about a team that's only given up 28 points through 6 games, 2 for the Lions. So, yeah, we saw it offensively. That's 6 rushing touchdowns, 4 of which by Sam Dodge. And, you know, McIntyre doesn't have passing touchdowns, but the only thing he hasn't done, he's 8 of 10 tonight. So
there's been no need.
But averaging over 10 yards a carry, that's well above their average for the season. Again, they are over 2,000 yards of offense coming to the game, very balanced. We saw that balance in the first half, and the thing is, it was the Sam Dodge show there in that second quarter, and like you said, they are as advertised.
And meanwhile, you know, if you're Iowa Falls-Alden, it's a scenario where you've had a couple guys have some injury problems in that first half. You know, obviously things haven't been going well on the scoreboard, and you know, from the personnel perspective either, it's been kind of tough sledding for them as well. So some different guys getting involved in the action. We've seen Colby Hansen picking up some carries. Kyler Patton concluding his first reception of the season as well. So it's pretty much at this point all bets off for Iowa Falls-Alden. They've got to see if they can at least put points on the board in this game.
Yeah, at this point, you're not trying to come back and win this game. You just want to see some production. You know, you go down the list here. You got games at home. You have your last 2 games are at home for IFA, Independence, and Benton. And again, like you said, the RPI does like IFA at 3-3, but you know, you have to turn into some wins as we approach the postseason. And if you're Coach Walking Stick, you know, 2 first downs in that first half, you want to see them put together a drive, whether it ends in points or not. Just, you know, cover 20, 30 yards of field, just see where you go. And, you know, it was a 13-yard carry to start the game for IFA. It was the first possession for them, second possession of the game. That was Kate Oberding on kind of a sweep. And since then, you know, a lot of lost yardage, a lot of sacks given up, and not efficient throwing the ball either tonight is Carson Kalous. Yeah. And Clear Lake's defense has a lot to do with it. I mean, Kalous doesn't have a lot of time throwing the ball either. We need to mention that. Yeah. 3 sacks here for Clear Lake, too.
Yeah. And you had mentioned the RPI. So Iowa Falls-Alden 14th right now. The RPI is 5.585. The next RPI is Nevada, which is in 13th place. They are at 5.720. And actually, there is a rare tie in the RPI with Nevada and Benton. So Benton, of course, also in this district. But that's a pretty sizable jump over 200 points there. So when it comes to the RPI, so it's going to be an uphill battle for Iowa Falls-Alden, certainly, to get into the playoffs, especially considering what this score is tonight. And each game you get further into the season, the differences in the change of RPI get smaller and smaller. You can't make as big of a jump the later you get into the season. So Iowa Falls-Alden, it's not looking great for their chances right now. However, it all kind of depends on what other teams do in this district. Elsewhere in District 2 here, West Delaware leads Charles City 42-0. That was a score update just before halftime. Independence is hosting Benton. Let me do a quick search of that, see if we can get a score update. And looks like nothing from there. So we'll see if we can find out what the Benton Independence score is before too long, but you'd imagine. Okay, it's Benton 14, Independence 7, just before halftime there. So a tight one going on over at the home of the Mustangs. And the Clear Lake Marching Band is giving us a fantastic show. Looks like we got.
Is that the Scooby-Doo van or what?
It appears that way. We got a trombone player in a Mystery Machine costume, I guess. That is not something I thought I would see today, but
not on our bingo card, but strike it off, I guess.
All right, let's take a timeout. We'll continue with our Wiffle Hybrids halftime show in just a moment.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready to refresh your bath or kitchen? Murphy's Heating and Plumbing has your perfect match. From stunning showers to modern toilets, explore endless possibilities in Murphy's exclusive vendor showroom. Stop by on Highway 3 East in Hampton or call for your personal showroom tour. Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, transforming your dreams into reality.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Looking for the perfect fall getaway? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a special trip to Branson, Missouri this November. It's the ideal place to kick back, enjoy fantastic entertainment, and explore everything this vibrant city has to offer. You'll enjoy live shows, scenic beauty, great shopping, and of course, delicious food. Enjoy 4 nights lodging along with admission to 6 fabulous shows. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel with more.
We're heading to Branson just in time for Veterans Day, and it's going to be an unforgettable trip. There's always something special in store to celebrate our veterans in Branson. Invite your friends, pack your bags, and get ready for a memorable fall vacation.
Don't miss out. Sign up for this Radio on the Go Travel Club Branson trip and let Crown Jewel Travel take you on an adventure in Branson, Missouri. Call Derek at Crown Jewel Travel today. Call 641-425-8068. That's 641-425-8068.
know Murphy's does water softeners? That's right. Check with Murphy's Heating and Plumbing for water right softeners and filtered drinking water systems for your home. Soft water is important for washing and bathing, and great tasting drinking water. Well, everyone loves that. Get your water right water softener or drinking water system today in Hampton at Murphy's. Also with water heaters, new toilets, furnace filters, and more in stock.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Clear Lake 43, Iowa Falls-Alden 0. Wiffles Hybrids is proud to sponsor tonight's halftime show. When it comes to selecting your seed corn partner, you've got a choice to make. At Wiffles Hybrids, they've made a choice to remain independent, to remain farm family owned, and to stay American. So when it's time for you to make your choice, make a statement. Plant your independence. Plant Wiffles. In Grundy County, see Ben Cool. In Butler County, see Jamison Stagey. In Hardin County, see Chelsea Hokeson. And in Franklin and Wright County, see Connor McElderry. Wiffles Hybrids, plant your independence. Mitch Williams, how about a score update from Hampton Dumont Cal?
Yeah, with about 5 minutes to go in the game, Roland Story kind of walking away with that one, 29-7 for the Norsemen. So the Norsemen all but locked up that district title, and still be an interesting game next week that you'll have between HD Cal, Dyke New Hartford, and Hampton.
Dyke New Hartford leads Vinton Schellsburg 20-8 at halftime. About 20 miles to our northeast, Grundy Center is all over Central Springs, 49-0 midway through the third quarter. So that is going to be a 46-game win streak by the time that's all said and done.
West Hancock 27-12 over West Fork. So West Fork hanging around with one of the top team in Class A there. West Fork was driving last time I checked, but nice battle there by the Warhawks.
Trying to make things interesting. Let's see what else we had.
South Hardin leading CGD 6-0. What at halftime?
That was the halftime score. Appleton Parkersburg leads Hudson 21-0, or excuse me, 21-7 going into the fourth quarter. And that's about all. Did you have a North Butler one? Or?
No, we had Clarksville though.
Clarksville is trailing Gladbrook Rhinebeck 56-20 at the end of the third quarter, down in Gladbrook, down at the pit, as they call it, at the Tama County Fairgrounds. All right, we got another couple minutes till we get rolling here in this third quarter. Did you do a stat update for us yet, or do we still need to hit those?
We can look at the stats here. We will start with Iowa Falls-Alden. Carson Kalous passing the ball 3 of 6 for 5 yards. Leading rusher again is Kate Oberding, 2 for 14 yards as a team. Just, let's see, whoops. Computer's glitching, that's always fun. 12 net total yards by my count, taking in all the sacks. For Clear Lake, Jackson McIntyre, the junior quarterback, is 8 of 10 for 102 yards. Rushing the ball, McIntyre, 2 rushing touchdowns, 5 carries, 38 yards. Sam Dodgel, the story of the night, 9 carries, 120 yards, 4 rushing touchdowns as a team, nearly 11 yards per carry. Catching the ball, Kobe Hohenfeld has 4 catches, 62 yards. And as a team, 276 total yards for the Lions, the top team in 3A, and we are seeing absolutely why they are tonight.
Up in Postville, it is North Butler 40, Postville 6 early in the fourth quarter. That game happens to be airing on 99 The Wave. Looks like both teams are making their way out for the second half warm-ups. And we reset the clock back to 3 minutes for the warm-ups. Was that all the stats, or did you have a couple more?
No, we should mention 3 sacks by Clear Lake tonight. And again, Carson Kalous, just not a lot of time running the ball. 3 penalties for IFA, or for Clear Lake, excuse me, for IFA. Also 3 penalties as well. A couple offsides in that face mask that, you know, IFA was dug deep in, where Clear Lake got the kickoff from the opposing 45. And encroachment, blindside block, and offside penalty for the Lions tonight.
All right. Next week on the Go Media stations, 104.9 KLMJ and YouTube, we'll have Dyke New Hartford at Hampton Dumont Cal. On 99 The Wave, it'll be Appleton Parkersburg at Columbus Catholic. In both of those games, there's going to be some serious playoff positioning on the line. It is going to be awesome. So please join us next week for that, as well as tomorrow morning for the Coach's Corner. at 8:30 a.m. on 104.9 KLMJ, presented by Ward's Water Company. 10 o'clock a.m. on 99 The Wave, presented by Brothers Market. Hope you're able to join us for that. All right, we got about 90 seconds before we get rolling with the third quarter. Let's take another timeout. Clear Lake 43, Iowa Falls-Alden 0.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
It's time for the third quarter. Clear Lake 43, Iowa Falls-Alden 0. John Mowinkle, Mitch Williams with you here. Another score update. End of the third quarter, South Hardin leads Clarion Goldfield Dows 15-0. AGWSR is tied with BCLUW at 14. End of the third quarter.
We got a drone there above the south end zone there, John.
Nice.
We've seen a lot. We've seen the Scooby-Doo van. We've seen a drone in the end zone.
Those, you have to have certain certification to fly those at sporting events. So that looks like a pretty high-tech one up there.
Actually, they got two floating over there, looks like.
Here's the kickoff by Dunning as the student section powders it up over there. Returnable for IFA with Colby Hansen. Oh, he almost broke this one. Gets taken down from behind out of the 29. Misha, the Cadets had some great scenes they got set up by the blocking up front.
That's going to be one of the best starting field positions of the night. Of course, a blunder in that first half. They start inside their own 10-yard line after a botched kick return. So, again, if you're Coach Walking Stick, you're not really looking for, man, this powder is just building up in the north end. But regardless, you just want to see him put a drive together. See if you can get some in the end zone here. You're not going to win the game anymore, but just try to move the ball.
Yeah, they shot up a bunch of powder right as the kickoff took place. So Kalous starts in the pistol formation with two running backs, one to his right, one behind, fakes the handoff, and is going to get sacked. That was a player who's not listed on Clear Lake's roster who made the sack. So there is that. 2nd and 14 after Kalous goes backwards for 4. All the Cadets will look to regroup after this one and head back home for 2 straight. There'll be 2 big ones. On Independence next week and Benton to close the regular season in week 9. Always good whenever you can play at home, try to pick up some momentum there. I'll also be interested to see where they land in the RPI after this week's action. Kalous from an empty backfield takes off right and gets brought down to the backfield again. Another backwards play for Iowa Falls-Alden. 10-15 and ticking here in the third quarter. Running clock rule has been in effect since midway through the second quarter. And Clear Lake has rushing touchdowns by Sam dodged 4 of them. Jackson McIntyre has 2 of them. 3rd and 15. I think that was baby powder that they shot off. I can kind of smell it.
I can smell it too, yeah. You're right.
3 receivers to the left. Back to throws Kalous on 3rd and long. Tip pass by one of the defensive linemen. David A. Coleman got his hands up in the air to deflect that pass, and it's going to be 4th and long for the Cadets.
Another feint out there by the Clear Lake defense, and yeah, now just 9 total yards of offense here. Excuse me, 7 total yards of offense here for the Cadets.
Holy cow.
Thinks he lost 5 there. They had 12 at halftime.
And it's a bad snap. It's going to be picked up by IFA, and now Oberding slings it. It's going to be tapped around and intercepted. Oh, they roll it incomplete. Clear Lake almost had an interception as Oberding was falling back trying to throw it. And Clear Lake will take over deep in IFA territory. They'll start at the 24-yard line. Central Springs falls to Grundy Center 55-0. 8:20 to go and ticking here in the 3rd quarter. And here's a fake handoff. McIntyre throws over the middle. And he's got his receiver. That's Orts down inside the 10-yard line, fighting for yardage. Kalous comes away from the tackle, and he is holding something as if he got shaken up. And Kalous is going over to the sideline. Not only the free safety, but the team's quarterback was holding his arm after making the play. 1st and goal Cadets, or excuse me, 1st and goal Lions at the 8-yard line of IFA. 2 receivers right, 1 left. McIntyre to throw. Dancing around in the pocket. He's under pressure. Being chased out right. Still on his feet. Throws up to the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Just got rid of that one to bring up 2nd and goal. Mitch, that was a good pass rush that time by Iowa Falls-Alden, really making McIntyre take off and forcing a decision to throw it away.
Yeah, one of the few times we've seen McIntyre under duress there. A little QB hurry there for IFA, but still 2nd and goal here. And the playbook is wide open when you got McIntyre and Dodge that can run the ball. Of course, we see Hod in the field a few times. And like we said, is Kobe Ort, a couple of catches now since the middle of the 1st half. And obviously Honda Field's a weapon as a receiver too.
Now they bunch up the formation. Everyone's up at the line. McIntyre taking off right. Looking downfield. Sidearm throw into the end zone. And that's a touchdown, Clear Lake. That's Theobald. That was the first time we've seen that formation tonight. Everyone was bunched up right next to the offensive line. And Theobald was wide open in the end zone. Down to the knees, making the catch, hauling it in for 6. 49-0 Clear Lake. And it looks like Dunning is out to attempt the PAT. 6:41 to go, 3rd quarter. That really moves quick when that run clock rule is in effect. And here's the snap, hold by Theobald. Extra point is good. Clear Lake 50, Iowa Falls-Alden 0. 6:41 left in the 3rd.
Looking for the perfect fall getaway? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a special trip to Branson, Missouri this November. It's the ideal place to kick back, enjoy fantastic entertainment, and explore everything this vibrant city has to offer. You'll enjoy live shows, scenic beauty, great shopping, and of course, delicious food. Enjoy 4 nights lodging along with admission to 6 fabulous shows. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel with more.
We're heading to Branson just in time for Veterans Day, and it's going to be an unforgettable trip. There's always something special in store to celebrate our veterans in Branson. Invite your friends, pack your bags, and get ready for a memorable fall vacation.
Don't miss out. Sign up for this Radio on the Go Travel Club Branson trip and let Crown Jewel Travel take you on an adventure in Branson, Missouri. Call Derek at Crown Jewel Travel today. Call 641-425-8068. That's 641-425-8068.
Here's the kickoff by Clear Lake. Returnable for IFA with Colby Hansen from just outside the goal line. On his feet at the 20, spins. Out at the 25. Keeping the pile moving. And a hard return by Colby Hansen. Out across the 25-yard line. 6:24 and ticking to go in the third quarter. It's Clear Lake 50. Iowa Falls-Alden 0. And let's see if the Cadets can put together a drive here to get something going at least against the defensive Clear Lake.
Toulouse is coming back.
All right, so he had left the game on the previous series, so back in at quarterback, 2x2 receivers, hand off Sanders, goes nowhere. Clear Lake D-line had a fantastic surge up front. Levi Reynolds in there to bring him down. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 coming up. IFA has just 7 yards of offense in the game. About as thorough of a domination as you could draw up for Clear Lake. 2nd and 10 Cadets. Fake handoff, it's Toulouse taking it left. QB bootleg and gets chopped down for a loss. About a yard. MJ Otto makes a stop for Clear Lake. Loss of 1 on the run by Toulouse. 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Running clock rule has been going since the second. 3 receivers right. All the players looking over to the far side of the field. Brody McNeil has checked in as a receiver for IFA, the lone guy on the near side. Got 3 up top. Here's the snap. Toulouse rolls right. He's still behind the line, flings it downfield, but goes straight to the sideline, where it is caught by one of the bench players of IFA. And it's going to be 4th and long, 11 to gain, to be exact.
Still just 2 first down for the Cadets tonight. And again, that a lot of pressure here by Clear Lake defensively. Their front 8 here really doing a good job because they run a 4-4-3, their front 8, and it's been defensive linemen that are getting back there for the most part. So, I mean, this is a team with 2 shutouts on the season. Again, the most points they've allowed in the game, 14, a win over Nevada, 21-14 a few weeks ago. Just all around a very good football team.
Here's the punt by Olberding. It's a sidewinder. Caught and dropped by one of the Clear Lake coaches on the near sideline. And he is going to be kicking himself for missing that catch.
Might get benched.
He's going to be having nightmares about that one.
Looks like number 10, Payne Nelson, the backup quarterback, and talking to the head coach here. See if Jackson McIntyre's night is done. Yeah, looks like it is.
For good reason, I would say.
Yeah.
Braden Watkins is going to come in here for Clear Lake. 3:15 and ticking to go here in the third. Clear Lake 50. Iowa Falls-Alden 0. Some second stringers beginning to make their way in. And it's going to be a run left. And brought down to the backfield is Dwight Jones, backup junior running back here for Clear Lake. 2nd and 12. And looking at the stat sheet, Mitch, that was the first negative play of the day by Clear Lake. The previous short was 0.
And it took their essentially their 3rd string running back to do that. I mean, just an impressive performance tonight.
Rolling out right, Nelson flings it downfield, almost intercepted, still being tapped around, incomplete. And the intended receiver on the near side of the field was Drake Thompson. That could have been intercepted, but it'll be 3rd and 12 instead. Clear Lake will be at Charles City next week. We'll host West Delaware in the regular season finale.
That could be a good one.
Could be for the district title. 3rd and 12. And it's a handoff. Nice spin. Plunging forward is Madden McIntyre, a freshman. And now Clear Lake has 4th down. Well, they send out the punter. That is something they have not had to do today. Nelson is coming back in. Minute 25 left in the 3rd. And despite the blowout that this is, not a single person, it appears, has left the stands. Still a packed house. So here we are, and a movement up front as Clear Lake was going to go for it. And it's going to be encroachment on IFA. So it'll be 4th and 1 instead of 4th and 6. And that almost certainly changes the play call here for Clear Lake. You know, I have to wonder too if it was going to be like a 3-hut timeout situation. Try to get them to jump and call timeout if you don't, but they jumped. So it's 4th and 1. And now a bunched up shotgun formation with the tight end in. It's a forward pass to the tight end, turning the corner and picking up the 1st down is McIntyre. Keeps a defender off of him. McNeil was not able to bring him down. And a jet sweep pass to Madden McIntyre results in 1st down yardage to the 37. 22 seconds. They don't have to snap it again here in this 3rd quarter. Luke Furman is coming into the lineup here for Clear Lake. He had a pick 6 last week against Benton. There's 10 seconds, and looks like that'll be it for the 3rd quarter. Clear Lake 50, Iowa Falls-Alden 0. Let's head to the 4th.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing.
When it comes to plumbing, heating, and air conditioning, choose Murphy's Heating and Plumbing of Hampton. Check murphysheating.com.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068.
Clear Lake 50, Iowa Falls-Alden 0 as we head to the 4th quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Lions at the 37-yard line of Iowa Falls-Alden. Had a 4th down conversion on this drive right before the quarter break. Backups are in the game for Clear Lake. Looking to finish this one off unscathed. Nelson fires it over the middle. It's caught, and a touchdown-saving tackle is made by IFA's Tate Ziesman. Keaton Jepson on the catch for Clear Lake. Down to the 21-yard line, picking up 16 through the air. John Moe, Mitch Williams with you here. Cadets will look to regroup next week against Independence on their home field. And they toss it forward. Madden McIntyre turns the corner. Down inside the 10-yard line toward the 5. Looks like another gain of 16 yards down to the 5-yard line. First and goal coming up here for Clear Lake. .55 and ticking here in the fourth quarter. A happy homecoming here for the Lions. They'll line up 2 receivers to the left. Thompson is one of them. So is Watkins. Nelson throws over the middle, caught for a touchdown. Carson Kalous almost had a great pass defense, but it's going to be Jepson with a touchdown catch for Clear Lake.
Jepson with another couple nice catches this drive. We haven't obviously called his name outside of a partially blocked punt.
And here comes Clear Lake out to attempt the PAT. And we got a flag. Illegal substitution. They must have broke the huddle with 12 players. So they'll back it up 5 yards. Attempt this try from the 8 instead. Here with 10 minutes and 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Fourth penalty now in Clear Lake.
Dunning out to attempt. This will be a 25-yard PAT. And the kick is blocked. Blocked by Iowa Falls-Alden. I think it was Connor Keeker getting in there on the block. Let's check the replay here. Yeah, IFA got a great rush. Actually, no, it was Keeker. And he was on the defensive line. He got right through the gap and was able to swat that thing down. So we will keep it here with Clear Lake about to kick it off. So it'll remain a 56-0 lead for the Lions with 10 minutes and 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A lot of jumping jacks to be done by the Clear Lake cheerleaders tonight.
Remember, they don't do it just by sevens. They go up to the next high point total. So they get into 50 the last time, going to 56 this time. Man, I'd be shot if I do half the jumping jacks.
It increases exponentially with every score. Lions have a new kicker in. It's going to be Reese Wharton out to kick it off. And it's a short one. Low to the ground. Got touched by one of the IFA up men. And they return out to about the 27-yard line. Drake Sanders returning it for IFA. 10-15 and ticking here in the fourth quarter. Let's see if the IFA offense can move the ball here against some backups for Clear Lake. Let's see who all comes out for IFA. They've still got Kalous out there. They got 15 and 19, so Colin Pieper and Colby Hansen lining up as the receivers here on the near side. So a decent amount of starters are still in the game. And A.J. Jones makes the tackle on the run by Mitch. You see the number on that guy?
I think it was number 12 lined up in the backfield.
Okay. 12, Connor Keeker. Thought I saw 25 for some reason. So Keeker gets the run. Goes for no gain. And 2nd and 10 Cadets from their own 27. And now 2-by-2 receivers. And it's going to be a keeper here by Kalous. On his feet to the 30-yard line. Picks up a few. Cadets will have a 3rd and long. Reynolds there for the stop for Clear Lake. IFA quickly back up to the line. Keeker in at halfback. Now the Cadets looking over to the sideline with Kalous clapping the hands. And here's the snap, back to throw. Loads up to the near side, tipped up and incomplete. He was looking for Pieper. Great pass breakup by McIntyre on the near side. And it's going to be 4th and 7 for the Cadets. I almost wonder at what point do you go for it just to go for it? You know, down 56-0, but the Cadets will bring out the punt unit again.
I just don't think there's nothing to prove anymore down by this much.
8 minutes left. I would imagine once Clear Lake gets the ball back. Oh, it's going to be a fake punt. Sanders taken off left and spun down at about the 21. So that'll be a loss of 10 yards.
I don't think that was planned, though. I just think the snap was kind of low, and there's already 2 Clear Lake defenders in his face as he got the ball. So, I mean, it's disastrous enough. He didn't want to turn to total catastrophe. So I understand why Sanders did that. But, again, man, I know Clear Lake has scored a ton of offense, John, but, you know, these special team blunders by IFA have not helped at all.
All right, so it'll be 1st and 10 Clear Lake at the 22-yard line of IFA. And a short run right. That one picks up 2 yards. And that is, I believe, Dwight Jones on the carry that time for Clear Lake. Out to the 20-yard line. Lions will move to 7-0. 3-0 in district play. Cadets will move to 3-4. 1-2 in 3A District 2. It looks like there was some confusion on Clear Lake's side. Looks like they flipped the formation from what they thought it was. Here's a run by Jones. It's brought down from behind because it gets across the 15-yard line. Looks like Hansen was in there on the tackle for IFA, at least partially. So 3rd down here for Clear Lake at the 16-yard line of IFA, 3rd and 4.
Still over 9 yards a carry for Clear Lake tonight. Again, the balance, 156 passing, 200 rushing. By my unofficial stats, of course.
56-0 is the Clear Lake lead, 5:52 to go in the 4th. Jones runs right, spun down to the backfield. IFA's Reese Rankin out there, spinning him down from the defensive line. They're going to say no gain, but it's at the 17 where it was at the 16, so -1. 4th down and 5 for Clear Lake. And the offense stays out there. The longest field goal by the Lions this season is only 25 yards, so this would be much longer than that. So they will go for it. Nelson takes off left, throws it, incomplete. And for the first time tonight, Clear Lake is denied. Drake Thompson slid, had it in his hands, wasn't able to haul it in. And Iowa Falls-Alden takes over on downs at the 17-yard line in their own territory. And the clock's still running here. The snap will come with under 5 minutes. Dollar pizza at the concession stand. There's going to be a stampede here momentarily over toward the concession stand.
I wonder if they got breakfast pizza available.
And no gain on the play here for IFA. Jepson makes the tackle. Connor Keeker on the carry. No gain, just got back to the line. What is it now? 9 total yards of offense for IFA?
Yes.
5 passing yards, 4 rushing yards. 3 receivers right, 1 left here for the Cadets. Kalous stays in at quarterback, and Keeker is in at halfback. Letting a bunch of clock run off. Here's the snap. Kalous to throw under heavy pressure. Finds a crossing pattern. That's Colin Pieper. Takes off upfield. He's at the 40-yard line. Down the far sideline to the 50 and brought down from behind. Longest play of the day by Iowa Falls-Alden. Braden Watkins makes a touchdown-saving tackle, and the Cadets have moved it into Clear Lake territory at the 47.
Gain of 36 on the play there. Far and away the longest play of the night there. Nice job by Pieper.
First and 10 Cadets, 47-yard line of Clear Lake.
It's her third first down gain too tonight.
And Keeker slips out of a couple tackles. That was actually Kyler Patton on the carry. Out to near the 40-yard line, picks up about 5. Kyler Patton takes it upfield to the 41-yard line. 2:52 left. Cadets are putting together some momentum here. See if they can end this shutout. They've got a motion man. No QB keeper. Kalous after faking the handoff to Hansen. Kalous drugged down around the 30-yard line. Picks up a first down to the near side.
Fake on
2.5 to go.
Take the sweep left and run right, and Clear Lake sold on the sweep going left.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line of Clear Lake. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Pieper is the lone man right side. And now the players are looking over to the far side. And here's the snap, pump fake Kalous. Now he takes off upfield, runs into defenders, and gets brought down for no gain. It might have been just kind of a broken play. And Kalous really had nowhere to go with it. It'll be 2nd and 10 now. Minute 38 left. And if you're IFA, probably want to try to push the ball downfield and try to get it into the end zone at this point. 2 to each side. And Patton is in at running back. They're letting a lot of time run off. There's 6 to snap it. Now the backfield empties. Kalous rolls left. Squares the feet, fires downfield. Almost intercepted by Clear Lake. In and out of the hands of Gavin Chappell, sophomore safety. 56 seconds to play. 3rd and 10, Iowa Falls-Alden at the Clear Lake 31. Maybe a deep shot here.
I would if you want to get off the goose egg. It's about the last play you're going to get.
So 3 receivers left, 1 right. Everyone's looking over to the far side sideline. 5 to snap it. 30 seconds in the game. And here's the snap to Kalous. Receivers are all going downfield. Kalous avoids a sack. Still on his feet. Sidearm throw, incomplete, out of bounds. You got time for 1 more play if you hurry. They don't have to snap it. There's 15 seconds left. And it looks like they will not try to run another play. And that will be it. Clear Lake 56, Iowa Falls-Alden 0. That's the final score. Post-game coverage next.
Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Looking for the perfect fall getaway? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a special trip to Branson, Missouri this November. It's the ideal place to kick back, enjoy fantastic entertainment, and explore everything this vibrant city has to offer. You'll enjoy live shows, scenic beauty, great shopping, and of course, delicious food. Enjoy 4 nights lodging along with admission to 6 fabulous shows. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel with more.
We're heading to Branson just in time for Veterans Day, and it's going to be an unforgettable trip. There's always something special in store to celebrate our veterans in Branson. Invite your friends, pack your bags, and get ready for a memorable fall vacation.
Don't miss out. Sign up for this Radio on the Go Travel Club Branson trip and let Crown Jewel Travel take you on an adventure in Branson, Missouri. Call Derek at Crown Jewel Travel today. Call 641-425-8068. That's 641-425-8068.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready to refresh your bath or kitchen? Murphy's Heating and Plumbing has your perfect match. From stunning showers to modern toilets, explore endless possibilities in Murphy's exclusive vendor showroom. Stop by on Highway 3 East in Hampton or call for your personal showroom tour. Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, transforming your dreams into reality.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Clear Lake 56, Iowa Falls-Alden 0 is the final score. John Mowinkle, Mitch Williams with it here. And Mitch, not a whole lot to say about this one other than Clear Lake is really good, and IFA found it difficult to adjust to anything and get anything going tonight.
Yeah, as is advertised, very balanced game for the Lions tonight, and you see why they're the #1 ranked team in 3A. I mean, when you have 156 passing yards as a team, 199 rushing, that's a good balance, and they were averaging, you know, they came into the game, I should say, with over 1,000 passing, over 1,000 rushing. That's a good balanced team, and you know, there was really no mistakes for this Clear Lake team outside the last PAT they attempted was blocked. Outside of that, it was a very clean game for Clear Lake, and they did what they have to do. And for Iowa Falls-Alden, yeah, you ran into a buzzsaw and then some. So got to kind of flush this down the toilet and come back next week.
So leading rusher in this one was Cade Olberding, 2 carries, 14 yards. The team had 20 rushing yards, 12 passing yards. Carson Kalous was 4 of 12 for 41 yards. Or excuse me, 41 passing yards, not 12. 4 of 12, 41 yards. There we go. But so they were able to get some offense going at the end against the second and third stringers for Clear Lake. But yeah, IFA moves to 3-4 overall, 1-2 in district play. Mitch, you got the Clear Lake stats for us?
Yeah, Jackson McIntyre, starting quarterback, 10 of 13, 126 yards in that touchdown. Payne Nelson, the backup quarterback, 3 of 5, 30 yards and a touchdown. Running the ball, McIntyre, 5 attempts, 38 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. Sam Dodge, 9 carries, 120 yards, 4 rushing touchdowns. As a team, 199 yards rushing, 156 yards passing, 355 yards total. Leading receiver tonight, Colby Hohenfeld, 4 catches, 62 yards. The 2 touchdown receptions going to Trevor Theobald and Keaton Jefferson.
All right, that'll just about do it for us tonight. Iowa Falls-Alden now 3-4, 1-2 in district play. They'll host Independence next week. Clear Lake 7-0 overall, 3-0 in district play. They'll be at Charles City next week. Mitch, any final thoughts before we send this one home?
Like we said all game, Clear Lake is, as advertised, #1 team doing what they have to do. And like I said, for IFA, now you look at the scoreboard, it was a 0 for you, but they have 2 more weeks to go prove things, both of which will happen in Iowa Falls. 2 home games to wrap up the season for the Cadets. So, you know, still that RPI really favors the Cadets. See if they can maybe get an upset to help their cause there come as we get closer to postseason.
Just a few weeks away. It's going to be a great time of year. Clear Lake 56, Iowa Falls-Alden 0 for Mitch Williams. I'm John Mowinkle. Good night from Clear Lake. This has been high school football and Radio on the Go Sports.